Here, what'd you do? What have you done? Why are you letting this happen? I thought we were gonna get some boom booms, huh? What happened, everybody? Huh? No boom booms here? We're gonna sell off a little bit? All right. Here we go again. Remember, we've seen a lot of these sell-offs come, and then what happens? We end up rallying right back up. I haven't really seen any data. Hold on, let me look. Nothing crazy has been coming out about any sort of data really doing anything to really send this going down. So again, it's just another one of these real fake sell-offs. What we're seeing now is what we typically see with these averages. It's bending down, test, fall, test, new low, test, new low, test, new low. So what we're going to need to see is a real big bend back around. We're going to need to see the volume come back in. Volume right now is 17.12 million, pretty low. I mean, we need that buying volume to come back in. GME still up 3.8% at 154.03. Let's see what we got over here. How's BBIG doing today? BBIG, what's going on over here? Ooh, nice little 7.6% green day on BBIG. There we go. Head of FDIC resigns. True or fake news? Could be true, could be fake. Doesn't really matter a whole lot, in my opinion. What's up, big dog SCV? What's up, Tim? How you doing? Trey Spider, Subi Cygnus, what's going on, everybody? Yeah, as everybody's filtering in right now, make sure you guys hit that like button. Help get this stream out to some more people. Here we go. So Amy getting a little bit of a pop here. We are trading right around 27. We're at 26.94 right now, down about 1%. IWM is still green, but it's only up 0.5% now, trading pretty far off the intraday high at 226.68. We're at 223.70 right now. Again, GME still up pretty substantially, 154.08. Looking decent here. How are we doing? Evergrande news. I'm not too concerned about Evergrande. Not gonna lie, not really that crazed about. In the beginning, yes, with Evergrande, I was like, oh yeah, definitely this could cause some craziness. But then nothing happened. Like we kept seeing like bond payment, default, missed payment, and then like nothing happened. It's like, oh yeah, if they default, okay, well the Chinese government's gonna step in and then just kind of break up the entity, restructure it, bring it back together, figure out the obligations that they need to pay. Done deal. And there's other ones too. It's not just Evergrande. There's like Sunshine, Fantasia. There's a couple more of those too. When is Evergrande going to affect the markets here? Should it cause a crash? I don't think so. Cinemark is up 6%. What is this drunkenness over here? Nice. What's the volume? 1.71 million. What's the float? Where is it? 106 million. No. This is that's just kind of nuts. How is Cinemark green and AMC not? That makes a whole lot of sense, right? Can keep buying and holding. This is fun. There you go. Trying to get to 15,000 shares before the squeeze, you absolute whale. I don't know why, but it just feels extra difficult today to see this. Why? We see this every day. Like literally, look at this. Down, up, low, downtrend. Look, what are we going to see over here? Down, up, oh, downtrend. Oh, let's go to the day before that. Down, up, oh, downtrend. This day, a little bit. I mean, we're seeing the same exact thing everywhere. So this happens a lot. Like this one in particular is like very, very similar to other days that we have in the past. We see it kind of consolidate, sell off, rip up, and then bleed down into the end of the day. And then once we get into like 230, then we start to see it rally up. And then I'm going to feel like a broken record being like, oh, cross the 50, oh, cross the 100, oh, cross. And then we're just going to look for that VWAP test by the end of the day. I've got options to sell and options to exercise. If it works, I'll be adding 1,000 shares. Just gotta wait and see, says Tabasco Dave. Oh my, there you go, buddy. It's simple. They haven't covered 100%. Let's actually take a little bit of a look at Ortex over here. So we have 1.12 million shares borrowed, 1.69 million returned, negative 564,000. So a net return of shares of 564,000 today. Low cost to borrow, lower utilization, 16.9% estimated short interest. But remember, the whole conversation is around the danger zone. The danger zone is the most important thing in my mind to what we have going on here. Oh, didn't realize you were streaming. I'm back. What's the float on AMC now? Let's look. It's like five. It's like should be like 490. Oh, free float 513.45 million. All right, so we're coming back up a little bit here. We're right around 27. We're at 26.98. We're down 23 cents on the day, 0.83%. This could get eaten up in a candle. We're seeing IWM start to bend around. We're seeing GME up 3.8. I mean, Cinemark up 6% today. Yeah, all right, bro. That's kind of drunk. But we're just gonna have to deal with it. Man, thanks for going through a bit more detail regarding the options chain in your video last night. As far as being a catalyst for the price rising, I really feel that is the key to this thing. Yeah, exactly. People got so angry. People were so angry about the margin call thing. It's like, okay, well, you didn't understand the point. People just see margin call anywhere and are just like, comment section, margin call. And it's like, all right, like people automatically think that when we say margin call, it's like 100,000 a share. And then it's like, no, that's not how that works. But again, if we start to creep towards these danger zones, especially with what we have in the option chain, with what we've seen on the danger zone lowering, yeah, margin calls. And then people are like, we've never seen a margin call. It's like, oh, that's not true. You can't have a stock up 1,100% in a year and be like, no, nobody got margin called. No short. It doesn't make any sense. Shorts were covering. Like there are some like shorts have closed their positions and gotten out. There's still a lot of shorts in AMC, but some of them have left. Let's see. I get margin called by the bartender weekly. There you go. Let's see. M. Kriegs, the history behind the company, Daniel Faraday, which was FFIE. This one looks like it's about to go. $15.96% estimated short interest, high cost to borrow, high utilization. Hoo-hoo, M. Kriegs, this one looks decent here. What is it? I don't even know what that is. Shared Intelligent Mobility Ecosystem Company. Oh, it's AI. Okay. Oh, and electric vehicle. Okay. So this thing's kind of wild. Ban dark pool. Yeah, you could. It's not really gonna. What do you call it? It's not really gonna do a whole lot. All righty, people. Let's see here. I'm sorry. How much does retail own of the float now? We have no idea. A lot of people are saying 90%. That's just it's looking at the data in a weird way. It's 90% if you look at the float as a lower number because those ETFs, those mutual funds have to buy AMC and they're just going to hold it. So we can't buy it because they're just going to hold it. So out of the shares that are like actually trading on a day-to-day basis, we might have owned 90% of that. But right now, I don't think we own 80. Like in terms of like the reported data that we see comparatively to like June when we got that number, I don't think we own 80. I think we own a little bit less. Yeah, people have been buying and holding, but there have been a lot of people that sold off. Like we see the institutions are piling into AMs. Like they're still piling in. We should actually over the next 45 days, I believe, start to get the 13Fs. And those are going to be good. So we're going to see a BlackRock, Vanguard, and Renaissance have increased their position. Those are the top three that I look for. If they're still buying in big amounts, very, very good. I've got 2 concerts to go to next week. I can hold forever if I've got more concerts to go to. Tabasco Dave, there we go. It's currently there used to be a Daniel Faraday company. He went bankrupt or something. Interesting. AMC owns 90% of my bank account. There you go, Trey's mustache. Oh, double the money. Coming back in here with your FUD statements. We're at $27 and you're saying it's going to 17. Ah, there he is. Russell, anytime, man. Yeah, so it's a hard thing to know. Like you can't like because institutional ownership is always going to change. And like here's the thing, the 13Fs are going to be like they come out differently. So yeah, we'll have an accurate number as of the end of Q3, but then we have to wait for all of the 13Fs to come out for the end of Q4. So you're never. It's really hard to get an accurate understanding of like who owns what. No, no, double the money. We're at 27. No, no. I think we need to see 26, maybe 25 to get some fuel. Maybe, but like still, like we were seeing a lot of buyers at like 30, 35. Like the buyers just need to come back in. We are going to start to see, I'm guessing the volume start to step back in. Let's check the volume on the option chain today. Why is it? Oh, there it is. All right, let's see on this January. All right. 2000 at 30, 1000 at 35, 1600 at 40, 3000 at 60. 5,000 at 145. Yeah, that 145 is gonna go. It's gonna get sent above 200K soon, very very soon. This FFIE thing is ripping right now. I've made a mistake, and this is surprising because I never make mistakes. I should have sold at 31 and rebought at 23, which is double the money. Why are you freaking out? Weren't you down like $100, bro? Relax. Wait, go to 17. Hell yeah, averaging down. There you go. That's the way to think about it. That's how I think of it. STV, I sent my wife's boyfriend to get me a sandwich. He hasn't returned. Should I be worried? He might be. Well, this is a nice surprise. FFIE looks like it's breaking out. M. Kriegs. It does. It definitely does. All right, people, here we go. So right now we're looking for AMC to break the 50 with some momentum to really get everything curling in the other direction. We need buying volume to come back in. How's TLT looking today? I haven't looked at this in a while. So TLT, oh my God. How is TLT tanking so hard and the overall market not just exploding? Because watch, TLT might rip back up tomorrow, and then the market's just going to go nosedive. It's like the buyers aren't coming back in yet to really support this. It sounds like it doesn't matter if they bring us down below 20, Jason. Zero difference. Like a slight difference on the option chain, like a little bit, but at the same time, if they bring us down below 20, you're going to have about 35,000 contracts. So then we still have a bunch of contracts in the money. Like, I don't think, and the thing is they couldn't bring us down below 20 when we were seeing overall crazy market sell off. They couldn't do it. So how would they do it now when the market is, I mean, the IWM is up 0.64, TLT is coming down. We're seeing a lot of things start to trend to the upside unless they wildly aggressively shorted it. One, if they tried to do it again, they'd bring the danger zone down to like 30. Like it would be the danger zone would be so much lower that if we just ripped up a little bit, they're done. Keith, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate it. You should do a video where you make a list of all of the commonly accepted wisdom from the community and inject actual truth or more clarity to them. Yes, like what? Like what? Like 90% institutional ownership, self-reported short it, like stuff like that. I could do that. It's hard to. That's the thing. It's hard. No, it's very, very difficult. Nobody's gonna see it. They're just gonna be like, "Oh, I don't care." They're like, "Yeah, whatever." And then the people that are gonna watch it are gonna be like, "I already know this." So it's like, you can't. You almost have to do it on like a live when you already have people. Yeah, Keith. Yeah, we definitely could do that. I could see if I could work it into one. I could go on a whole rant about stuff. That's kind of what the rants are. It's just like things that people just like randomly accept that just aren't necessarily true. Institutions are doing what they do to load up on cheap shares. They aren't going to let the option chain setup go to waste. Institutions want to get paid just like us. 100% Tabasco, Dave. Double the money. Where did you send that? Where did you send your inside info? Because I don't see it. You didn't send it to me. The Book of Rants. Yeah, we could. Also, for everybody filtering in right now, if you guys don't mind, just hitting that little like button. We're going to be on till the end of the day. So if you guys want to hang around with me, it's cool with me. I'm down. But don't worry, it'll go back up. Thanks, double the money. I don't know. This is a whole like little trust me, bro thing you got going on here. But all right, let's see how it goes. I noticed I don't tweet enough. Got to start tweeting more. I tweet a decent amount. No, someone on the inside which knows gave me this info. Double the money? Send it to me, bro. Let's see it. Where you send it to me? You sending it to me on Twitter? You're a wild boy. Smash that like button for some boom boom candles. Yep. I can't. He will get in trouble. Okay. Let's see. Oh my God. We should all be worried if he hasn't returned. Who? I wish G-Tech had options, 4 million float, construction EV hard to borrow. I bet when this rips is going to be stupid. Yeah, it easily could. The thing is, yeah, the options would just make it even more aggressive and you'd make so much money on it. Let's see. Fame KZ goes to 25. I'll cash out as it's got boring now. Why would you do that? That's a silly way to invest. If it goes down, I'll sell. My ex-girlfriend's husband's second cousin said, oh my God. LFG, Matt Sampson. Oh, what's up, buddy? How you doing? All right, everybody. Let's see here. Yeah, let's see. All right. Amy down about 1%. Everybody's about to start freaking out, but then here's the thing. We're also about to see it most likely run right back up. What do we see every single day when we see these wild fake sell-offs when literally nothing's happening? And then we also have Cinemark up 6%, GME up 3.64, Amy down 1.1. It's 30 cents. We could do this in a freaking candle. I wish the trolls were funnier. Yeah, me too. They're always funny. I'm making more money doing Uber Eats with my bike. Double the money. I don't know what your deal is, but like you just make me laugh sometimes. You're just funny. Let's see. Probably ate my Subway sandwich, then went to. You guys are wild. All right. Let's see. As people are filtering in here. What is this? Let's see. Somebody might be buying Evergrande. I mean, they might. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. Oh my God. The Unusual Whales just made the Pelosi ETF. It tracks her real-time performance, posts her active positions, follow the best trader in Congress easier than ever. It just an FYI, she is up 49% currently. All right. Unusual Whales coming in clutch. How long do you think they can play this game? They can play it for a while if they really want to. I mean, we've seen them play it for a while, but at the end of the day, it's like they're playing with fire. They're like, "Oh yeah, let's mess with it right now." They're poking the bear. Like you can't have an option chain this nasty and then just be like, "Oh yeah, we're going to short it." It's like, watch out there cuz you're going to have to fight with the institutional longs too. When those big boys step in and start buying a boatload of shares right after you start trying to push it down a little bit more, what do you think is going to happen? We get back to those danger zones. Pelosi made what Melvin lost. Evergrande will have a change of name and all over again. Yeah, I mean, maybe. Jimmy's looking tasty. Oh, yeah. 3.71 right now. Cinemark up 6%. That's just drunk. That is absolutely drunk. Okay, give me all the info. I want to know who AMC been dealing with and who they've been talking. What are you talking about? Any news on NSCC 010? Now that that one should be coming out in like February. I think that one's getting approved in February, but that's just a way to like kind of limit just absolute market disaster all the time. Do I need I don't know. That's a weird sandwich. You buying a path? I'm not buying one. I'm gonna lease one, I think. They're kind of nice. I kind of like the new Pathfinders. They kind of come on. Come on, Amy. Again, we're going to see it come up and keep testing this 50. But again, here's what we need to see. Once it hits this 50, we can't have it make a new low, which it didn't right here. So this is around the time where if we see it touch the 50, hang around it, it's probably going to start moving back up. We've seen this so many times with Amy and a lot of other stocks too. Like we've hit it, made a new low, hit it, made a new low, and then we've hit it right here. Not a new low, and it's coming back up. So let's see if it hovers around the 50, flattens it out, bends it to the other side, and then we start to get going. But right now we're at 2702, just kind of hanging around. I lease once, never again. Yeah, Cinemark up 6.2, 6.14 right now. It's insane. You lease once, never again? Nah, I like leases. It's nice. Let me get my earpiece so I look more professional. Double the money. You're a wild boy. IMAX is up 6%. Oh, nice. Just let's just hit the best movie theater company. Let's just do that. I guess that's what's happening today. The best movie theater company in theater company is just going to get hit. I guess that's how things are going. If you get a bacon and an egg on your burger, it counts as breakfast, right? Sort of. You got to put syrup and hash browns on it too. Ended up having to pay on it for another 2 years after the lease was done. M. Creeks, I think he got screwed over. Oh, we've already gotten the reverse repo. It's not repository. It's repurchase agreement. All right. What was the reverse repo? It comes out at 115. We should have it already. Where is it? Where is it? Where you at? Here it is. Nope, that's not it. Reverse repo operations. Let's see what it was. $1.579 trillion on the RRP. ASV, I need you to reach out and have all red lines removed. Thanks in advance. Brian, I'll do my best. Do I have an OnlyFans? Fishtails and reviews? You're a suspicious dude. Get out of AMC if you haven't, said Jacob. Interesting way to think about things. The reverse repo depository? No. No. All right, we're coming up to test the 50 here. If it hovers right around it for a while, it'll break it and come back up on the way around. No, I went over the mileage. Mistake number 1. And a rock hit the grill and cracked it. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good. The book depository. No. Trade Spider. No. Now double the money is saying, Jacob, that's enough. You guys are wild. All right, AMC to the moon. There you go. I like that one. 2703 on Amy right now. IWM's coming back. GME up 3.76. Cinemark doing decent over here. Do you see the reverse? People were like 1.9 trillion on December 31st. Yeah, it's drunk. Like there's just too much cash in the system. They need to suck all that cash out with the RRPs. We don't care about fundamentals. We like the stock. Get it through your hedgies. I care about the fundamentals because they're increasing, and the whole short thesis is based on fundamentals. So if AMC can then go out and prove that the short thesis is invalid based on their fundamentals increasing, then the short thesis is then super invalid, and then they could potentially cover, and then we could run up, and then come on, like the fundamentals do matter, because here's the thing, we're going to do this again. If the fundamentals did not matter, you could find any stock with a high short interest and buy it and expect to make a lot of money. That's not how this works though. Boom. Oh no, I just bought a couple more. Apple should buy AMC. Why? Apple Movie Company, easy to tweet the name. Yeah, I guess. The NSCC is going to pull the rug on all the brokers and hedgies. We will get paid, but this is a prelude to getting mandatory. What? How does that tie into anything? That was impressive. Thank you, Matt Synthetic Girlfriend. You bought more calls, M. Creeks? Oh, on ACRX? Yeah, don't you already have like a boatload of them? Oh, there it goes. All right, so Amy's looking good right now. She's hovering right around the 50. That's stop it. Stop it. We will have none of that, Amy. AMC Sportsbook? I don't think they can. SNDL and AMC are my next play for this month. Then GGPI, and hopefully when Reddit SPAC comes out, I'd be careful with the Reddit SPAC. That's going to be bid up like a mother effer. It's going to be insane. Vic's mumble rapping the importance of fundamentals. All right. It's still looking deep. Like, the thing is if it doesn't make a new low after hitting the 50, that's good. If it hovers above this one right here, this last low that we saw, what was this low of the candle right here? 2689. So if we stay above 2689 and still just kind of chip away at this 50, I mean, that's going to be a good sign. If we keep hitting it on the low right there, then it's probably going to come down. But IWM is doing the same exact thing down here. ACRX is looking good. Let's see what Cinemark's doing right now. If they ripped off of that, I'm going to be severely... Nah, they're coming down. But this is just wildness right now. I misspelled the. I always do that. I literally always misspell the title. Every time. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate it. Zomedica got mentioned earlier. She's up 15% today. PostVet was the company Zomedica acquired. When did they do that? Did they do that today? Usually, here's the weird thing about this acquisition. Typically, when a company announces an acquisition, presents at the HC Wainwright conference. They do that a lot. Typically, when a company acquires another company, it's like a cash burn. So they're going to go down typically because it's going to reflect on their financials, and you won't see the benefits of that partnership and the acquisition until much later. But Zomedica is ripping off of this now. Maybe it's because is the other company publicly traded? Because if it's not, that's a way to get exposure on that company by buying Zomedica. Vix is 5'8" without boots. No, I'm 6'2" without boots. I'm like 6'4" with boots. That's good info, Vix. Let me just get the punch. What is that? I don't know what that is. Double the money. Didn't you say you had to go? All right, here comes a little fear candle here. Let's see if it gets eaten up really quickly. If it does, I mean, we're still above the previous little. It's hitting it. It just hit the previous low, 26.89. So, GME selling off, Zomedica selling off, coming down to the 50, IWM selling off here. I mean, this is just going to be a market move. Let's see what happens. I'm telling you, big fingers and little keyboards is not the way. I should have long fingers. It begins catalyzation as the vapor hits the bloodstream. Interesting, double the money. You've got a lot of interesting points coming out today. All right. So now the low of the day is 26.85. We still have to stay above that in order to really kind of get that test of the 50 coming up. If not, we could keep seeing some. I mean, we're bouncing off these lows a little bit here. Here we go. VIX in boots. So we're just trying to ignore the reverse head and shoulders on the 5-day, 5-minute. Why? Why? I mean, what? How? I don't like comments like that, Edvin. I don't like it. So we're just going to ignore. Dude, no. One, we know there's an inverse head and shoulders. It's not playing out right now, though. So why would we talk about it? Like, yeah, there's still an inverse head and shoulders there. It's looking more like a cup and handle, though. Where is it? Is it on the daily or you want the, what was it? What are you saying? 5-day, 5-minute. So this is a new one. Are you talking about a head and shoulders or an inverse head? This one right here? A little bit. And then it's completing it right here. But, like, you can't just be like... So we're just gonna... No, double the money. You're going rogue. I liked it on my way in, so now I sit around with nothing to do. All in on AMC. There you go. There you go. My order is ready. Now we just got to go. All right. IWM popping back up. Amy made a new low. It is still coming down. Watch out below a little bit on Amy. I still want to see some boom boom candles. Sorry, just wanted to hear what you think about it. Edvin, I apologize for snapping at you. But I do like it. I like this one better. I like this one a lot better. This little, I mean, this isn't really a, this is more like a, I don't know if I can put it on a different time frame to look at it better, but this isn't a handle. Like, this is just like a weird chop BS move. It's not a nice handle. So this is more of an inverse headed shoulders than a cup and handle. Now it was looking like right around here, it was going to be a cup. Like right here, it looked like cup and handle and then move back up to the 200. But now with this little sell off, it's like, all right, now it's more inverse head and shouldery. But right now we're at 26.82, down 1.4%. I'm so deep in AMC, my wife got jealous. There you go. Aaron says I loved it. Okay. Vix the squirrel. All right. IWM moving back up here. Looking all right. Not amazing, but it's looking all right. Dude, Head & Shoulders is the shampoo brand he's talking about. Oh, now I get it. All right. I'm kidding. All right. U.S. Treasury yield extends, rises 10 basis points to 1.364. No, 5-year. So TLT is most likely going. Yeah, TLT getting hammered today. Did Fintel block you yet? No, I'm actually really surprised that they didn't block me because I added them in my tweet. Here it is. Let me see if I can find it. This one. This tweet right here. I was almost for sure that they were going to block me. But they didn't yet. Like, I'm not blocked, which is kind of wild. I think they decided that was probably not a good thing to do with their business, and they decided to not block me, which is fine. I'm not going to cause them that many problems. I'm just going to be like, yeah, probably don't use Fintel. Go to a free source. When AMC squeezes on a margin account that has all funds settled, will it matter whether you have a margin instead of a cash account? They can loan your shares. That's how it matters. Fintel liked my new haircut. That might have been it. You might be right there. Corrupt overlords, can we please only be down 3? What are we down now? 1.37? Nah, we're fine. We are fine. We could easily do this in a couple of candles, make it right back. Let's see. Apple crosses 3 trillion in market cap. Woo! How are these Apple calls doing today? Ah, they're ripping. Do I have an Instagram VIX? I do. It is short the VIX 1, and it's my same logo except with a black background. STV shorted his hair. I did. Short on dry scalp. All right, let's see here. New low of the day at 26.79. We're like 2 cents off of it right now. IWM is bouncing back. GME and AMC are both coming down. GME is at 153.51. AMC is down about 1.6. Honestly, like when we were seeing this move this morning, wasn't expecting this type of move. But again, with what we look at during the market, almost every single day with AMC, we'll see it come up. We'll see a bunch of these fear candles like we saw right here. Boom, fear candle at the same exact time, almost every single day. That kills the momentum. It's like, oh, all right. Like it's not even like an AMC algo. It's just like the market algo is just freaking out. It's just not like every single time. It's like we'll get some momentum. IWM in this buy, and the whole market will start to freak out. AMC will go with it, kills the momentum until the end of the day. It's almost like we're trapped, like in like this little window of like we're within. Like the market is still tugging on us. It's like going to tug us in a direction and just pull us whatever which way it's going. So like we saw that this morning with Amy, and then we started to see it sell off, and Amy came with it. We started to see the same thing with IWM. Now, with what AMC has, when it starts to come down, well, you're obviously going to see it start to tank. It's just good. The shorts are going to come in. I just followed you on Insta. We need to build your followers. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't use the VIX Instagram very often. I don't use normal Instagram very often either. All right. New lows on AMC, 26.69. All the short interest data is bogus. I mean, it's not great, but it's we do the best that we can with data that we have. Isn't the guy in charge of Fintel a founder and owner of a hedge fund shorting AMC? I wouldn't say that they're shorting AMC. I don't think they are, but we could look. And here's the other thing. There's no way to know if they're shorting because 13Fs and any filings like that aren't going to tell you. I use my Instagram. I haven't posted on the VIX one in a while. You have 14,000 followers, Trey's mustache. That's a lot. That is a lot. Synthetic energy drink. Nah, it's definitely an energy drink. We might have to queue up a rant really quick. We might have to do it to save Amy. Somebody say something stupid. We got a shill in here. Say something dumb. All right, everybody. We got about an hour and 12 minutes till power hour. Let's see what happens. So again, we saw another test of the 50 and another new low. So let's see what happens when it comes back up and test it again. Hopefully we can hover around it or even break through. And then use it as support and bend it in the right direction. But Apple going absolutely insane today. 182.67. That is nuts. SPY has nothing to do with AMC. Oh, I get it. We're saying stupid things now. They've been shorting AMC since January last year again. But again, that's my opinion. Yeah, they have. Look at Cinemark. That'll rant. Yeah, I mean, I did. We looked at Cinemark earlier. It used to be a lot higher before I abruptly disappeared. Ken Griffin is for retail. All right. Yeah, but like that's not going to trigger a rant. You guys aren't good at. We need the shills to trigger a rant, or I just kind of summon them myself. Fix any plans to get Lou versus Wall Street on your channel to chat? Here's the thing. I would do it. He wouldn't though. He just wouldn't. He'd be like, "You're a YouTuber." No, and that would be the end of it. And I'd be like, "Okay." Like, I just feel like it would be fun. Relly got more run in it, or is it gonna double back down? It could. Relly's still got a high short interest. It's not 800%. It still has high short interest. But it's not like the 800% or 1,000% that people were looking at it as. It's still high though. Like it's still like at least 50%, 50, 60% right now. Relly, let's look. I think Relly has a chance. Hood is better than AMC. Yeah. I guess we're saying stupid things now. Actually, hold on. Maybe the algo is gonna look at everybody saying stupid things and be like, "Oh, they're bearish." All right, Amy. Right now, we're down 1.5. GME is still up 3% today. I mean, it is coming down though, with everything else kind of fading. The volume, like the volume on GME today is a million. The volume on AMC today, 19.26 million. So, what's this volume candle? 235,000 on this red one. What was this one? 191,000. I mean, the volume's stepping in a little bit, but it's a lot of selling volume. So we're going to need to see the big buying volume come back in to really pick this thing back up. How's that going to happen? Retail institutions. What's your rundown on Tesla? I mean, it's really getting after it after those really, really solid delivery numbers. And they don't even care about the little like the fraud report that looked like was coming out. They just don't care. Ho ho, Grandpa Barney, thanks for coming in here, man. Thank you so much for the super. Grandpa love Kmart blue light specials on AMC. I run to the blue light and open my wallet. I just keep lowering my average. Love it. Grandpa Barney is an awesome ape. Every single day when we're red, he's just like, oh, I'm just going to come in and buy. That's what we're supposed to do, right? And he just comes in. He's just like, oh, I'm buying. It's like, okay, that's the type of mindset that I wish more people had. Because the other mindset that some people have is, AMC red, I am mad. And it's like, what do you want us to do about it? Like, you can't give us like everybody's gonna be really happy and like really excited when it's green and be like, oh my god, it's awesome. But then they're gonna like blame everybody and be like, why is it red? And it's like we can't do anything about it. Reddit blocked me probably for mentioning white collar crime is my guess. Their karma credit requirements are ridiculous. On what? Ortex on Walmart. Can I do that impression again? Nah. Nah, I can't. I can't do it. Can't do it. All right, let's check AMC's Ortex again. Woo. Woo. 16.86% estimated, 826,000 return shares today, according to Ortex. This is BS. Ontario just went into lockdown. Ryan, how long? How long are they saying? No way. Hold on. I don't see anything on any of the news feeds about that yet, Ryan. What are you seeing? Can you send me that? That's insane. Goldman hopefully getting burned on their 1.5 million lucid short position. How do you know that they're short, Paul? You can't tell if they're short. Unless Goldman came out and directly said we're short, there's no way to know who is short anything. Theaters closing on restaurants, everything shut down. Interesting. Huh. Dude, our CDC guidelines for the pandemic are the same guidelines for. Yeah, I know. Here's the thing. I'm perfectly fine with them fear mongering. I don't care, but I need something in return. The thing that I would like in return is put my classes online. That's all I want. PTE is moving up nice. What's that? Yeah, this one's good. How about like, I mean, if they're actually shutting down, how's Pfizer and stuff doing? Are they bouncing? Not really. Ryan, is that like new news that just came out or is that old? Partial lockdown until further notice. Interesting. They've disclosed a position of market beat. Those are puts. Paul, you're on Lucid. I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you what it actually is. So it's Lucid. Wait, hold on. I'll tell you right now. I'm not using Fintel because fuck them. I'm gonna go to Whale Wisdom and do it better. Lucid. Then we're gonna go institutional ownership, and then we're gonna do this right here. I want options. Can I sort it by options? Click for additional filters. Nope. Shares held. Okay. So it was 1.5 million, you said? Okay, so Goldman Sachs has a put position right here of 1.55 million, but it's 15,000 put contracts. That's all it is. And then they have a long position of 1.567 million. So they're not actually short. They're hedging their long position. They're not short. They're not short. Grandpa Barney, thank you so much for the super. Buying the dip is good for my stamina. There you go. Yeah, so that's the one thing that here we go with a rant. The way our data is reported right now is complete and utter horse doo doo. This is why. Because we have Paul coming in here, and it's not Paul's fault. It's Market Beat's fault in the education that they provide on that website, and they put it in the fine print. What they do is I'll show you right now. We'll pull up Lucid on Market Beat. This is so dumb, and we see this get confused so many times, and people like to take this as fact, and I hate it so much. Market Beat should not have this short interest section right here. They shouldn't, because here's why. When we come over here, this is Market Beat's Lucid. Is this Lucid? Yeah, this is Lucid. Okay, institutional investors shorting Lucid. So it looks like they've taken short positions, right? Nope. When you look at here, okay, so Goldman Sachs right here, it says they're 1.55 million shares short, but they're not. They have 15,000 put contracts. And it says they're getting their data disclosed from 13F filings. 13F filings don't tell you who's short. They literally say, I'll literally pull it up right here. Here we go. Frequently asked questions. Should you include short? Hold on. I hate this. This is from the SEC's website right here. What this is, well, about 13Fs. What about short positions? You should not include short positions on Form 13F. You also should not subtract your short positions in a security from your long positions in that same security. Report only the long position. So they're literally just confusing everybody. Oh, okay. So it's real. The Ontario stuff's real. Okay. So, like, when you think about, like, oh, yeah, they're going to say that they're short. That is wild misinformation. That they're just not. They have, and here's the thing: it's cherry picking the data because you're gonna say that puts are short interest, and they're not. Put options at the end of the day are literally insurance or a hedge. That is their main use, and it's what the institutions mainly use them for. Because if they want to get leverage, they'll just lever up with a loan. AMC popping up here, nice to see, but we're gonna need a lot more out of Amy, and we're gonna continue to rant. If they want the leverage, they'll just take out a loan because the options are going to expire. Like a lot of options expire worthless. They don't want to have that expiration risk. So they'll just lever up, take out a loan, pay a certain margin fee, and have to maintain a certain margin percentage. And then they'll just do it that way. But when you say that they're short and they also have long shares, but you're literally just looking at the puts, you're cherry picking data and making it look like something it's not. It's very annoying, and we should be able to see the short interest on any given stock at one time, but we can't. Fin scam blocking their criticism is definitely a sign of corruption. Yeah, maybe. I just think that the way that they did it, Paul, anytime. And again, I'm not coming at you, Paul. This is like that's an honest question that you are asking because it's not your fault. Like when you look at it that way, it says that they're short 1.55 million shares, but they're not. It's very, very annoying the way it pisses me off the way that they do that. Grandpa Barney, thank you so much for the super. Hey, Jack, can't fix stupid. No, you can't. I'm gonna tweet at Market Beat right now because this pisses me off. Wait, is that actually Market Beat? Hold on. I don't know which Market Beat it is. They need to change that. Market Beat. Yeah, 11,000 followers. Hold on. let's see. You are pulling data from 13F reports, which do not include short positions. So the data you are showing is put contracts, which is not short interest. It is misleading your viewers. Ah, shoot. Wait, I think I got it. I think I can do it. I'm like one character over. Wait, I think I got it. I can just do this. There we go. Calling out market beat. Screw them. Let's see. Why wouldn't hedgies just ladder or barcode down to cover some shorts and repeat? Because it's one, it's illegal, and two, they you know how much time and effort it would spend them to do that? They wouldn't be able to do it because the amount of shares that they need to buy, it would just get counteracted when they have to buy them back. Like they're shorting, yes, and then they would buy them back, and then it would just counteract it. It wouldn't really do a whole lot. Oh, we got the mask gang. All right, everybody. I'm gonna put the link to this tweet in the chat. If you guys could go blow this up, that would be great. So we could end this kind of once and for all where people get really confused about figuring out if like puts or short interest or not. So the link is in the chat. Please go engage with that. I want them to see that and change it because we cannot have everybody thinking that institutions are short when the entire thing that we're looking for is market transparency because we don't see who's shorting what. Whoa, Grandpa Barney, thank you so much for that giant super. Jack, this is for you. Take a deep breath. They're not worth it. I'm 58 years old. Trust me, just laugh at them and smile. Grandpa Barney, I do get that. But at the same time, I want to make sure that everybody is getting the correct data that they need in order to like see the data and just be able to understand what is actually going on. The way Market Beat is representing the data is incorrect. It is wrong and it is misleading to everybody. AMC is now coming up now, trying to hit that 50 again. Let's see if she can do it and kind of hang around there and break through. IWM coming back up. Also, Grandpa Barney, that was a really generous super chat. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Bradley B, what's up, man? Gang is back. What's up, Mask Gang? How are we doing? For everybody new filtering in, make sure you guys are dropping some likes on the stream. Just helps out with the algo. We're going to be on here until market close, so let's have some fun, everybody. Sold all my QQQ calls too early. Well, green is green. 401 call, 33. Sold at 61. Ah, nice almost double there. That's a pretty sweet one. You must be doing something right, STV. I try. Shadow, I try. What's up, Mask Gang? How are we doing? Let's have some fun. All right. Pfizer not doing a whole lot. We did have that shutdown news, so that could weigh on the markets going into the end of the week. If they're going to continue that, please just, I mean, my school's already online for at least the first 2 weeks. I want that to continue though, because I will not be going to my classes. I will be doing this instead. So if my classes are online and the lectures are recorded, I can watch them whenever I want. If I have to go to the class, I'm not going to be going. Let's see. Grandpa Barney, thanks for the super. Well, then rip them a new a-hole. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to get this tweet out there. So the link to the tweet is in the chat. I mean, I just want I want to get their attention to be like, yes, this is wrong and we should not be doing this. Because it is wrong. They should not be misleading their viewers in this way. And every single time people like to spread it around that they're shorting and they're not. You're representing puts. Puts are literally insurance on a position. It gives you the right to sell. It's creating your own floor price. So if you buy a stock at 100 and it goes up to 110 and you want to make sure that you can lock in your price to sell at 105 in case the whole entire market capitulates before you can get to your computer and sell, well, you buy a put contract for 105. It gives you the right, but not the obligation to sell at 105 when the stock is trading at 110. So you're literally buying insurance against your position. And that's exactly what Goldman Sachs has done with their position on Lucid, the example that we were talking about. How many of your likes are getting sent to the dark pool? 700 watching. It's only 280K likes. I don't know, man. Go to an online school? I wish. I wish. Hello, everyone. Just came over from TMI's channel. What's up, Craig? How you doing? Grandpa's brother's name is Jack. Oh, that's pretty sweet. All right, Amy's coming back up to the 50 right now. It's looking pretty solid. We got the mask gang coming in. What's up, everybody? We need 20. We got 2682 on Amy right now, down 1.37%. GME is making its way back up too, up 3.44%, looking like it wants to come back up to inside of its range as well. Ho ho, what's up, Jessica? How you doing? What's your opinion on the AMC options? What do you mean? Like what my opinion on what part of the like what are you confused on the AMC options? Like let's get a little bit more specific. Due to options, do I hold my $42 Lucid call for Friday? How many do you have? If you got one, it's ripping today. I don't know if we're gonna see the Lucid train oh man, it is a jeez, man. I was talking about it over here, I wish I had some cash. I was looking at it. Damn. Um, let's see. I mean, you got to be careful. If you want to take the profit out of it, you don't go broke taking profit. So you're probably up a very significant amount. Let's see. 215% on an options trade. That's pretty good. Don't get greedy. If you want to ride it out and you're willing to take the risk, run it. But if not, now would be a decent time to start considering getting out. Hello again, everyone says, Pam, what's up? You have 3. Interesting. So you can make it free at this point. You can take your initial investment back with some profit and still have a contract on the table to let it ride. That's usually what I do, but you got to make your own decision on what you want to do with the position. You can leave it there, you can sell everything, you can make it free and just kind of go from there. All right, so here's what we're looking at on Amy right now. We saw this happen before a little bit over here, but it's looking a little bit better in terms of the very flatness trade, like flat trading that's happening at the 50 MA. We're starting to see it kind of flatten out, which is kind of what we want to see. And then we want to break through. If we can do all of that, I sound like a broken record, then we can start going back up. I wouldn't get your hopes too high up, though, because with what we've seen when we have the sell off, rip up, sell off, when we see these fear candles come in the overall market, we don't typically see a massive rally into power hour. But it is January. It is getting time that we're getting closer to that option chain. There could be some moves that start to happen. So we're really just going to have to wait and see. Let's see. Kayla, anytime. Did you guys hear about the 6th where there's only one movie being played in theaters called 355? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about all that. Let's see. Happy New Year, STV. Thank you, Jessica. All right, when AMC squeezes, I plan on selling 100 share blocks on the way up and saving 1,000 shares to hopefully time the top. Is that an okay exit strategy? Bought it at 8 and 11. Yeah, you can do what you want. The thing is I'm a little bit different, kind of similar. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes, everybody. Lou said, price jump coming, no TABS. Guys, stop. I do like his content, but you cannot come in and spread and be like, he said this, so it's happening, and screw the TA. You can't say that. Like, that's just not how it works. All right, so we closed above the 50 right here. That's like saying some random dude on Reddit says this, it's going to go. It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter who says it. It's like, you got to have something to back it up, like a reasoning as to why. Is it the option chain? Is it the danger zone coming up? Is it or is there a filing? Is it fundamental news? Something has to, you can't just be like, it's going to go. Like I could say that right now on IWM, just be like, it's going to rip right now. And you probably wouldn't go spread around like, oh yeah, Vic said IWM is about to rip. We can't have that. Can we have she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Woohoo! Okay, Vix, I will still follow the TA. You can follow that. It's not even like TA. Like yeah, people are kind of working together to really figure out like what's going on with the overall market in terms of like the fractals and Wyckoff and everything like that. Why are people discounting that? There's no reason for that type of research to be discounted. You're trying to figure out how things move in the overall market, and people are brushing that off and kind of like laughing at it. One, what are you going to do after this is over? Are you going to want to have the information on how to pretty much have a decent understanding of how moves happen in the market? Or are you going to be like, I don't know, I'm going to go gamble? No, come on. We're better than that at this point. Would you play 3-card Monty with him? Probably not. Let's see. Who forgot to hit the like, says Bam. Let's see. You gave a super chat? What happened, Grandpa Barney? Did I miss something? I didn't see it. Here we go. Attack that 200. All right, we're hanging around the 50 now. We are above it. That is something that we do want to see, but we want to see more buyers come in and push it higher. We are seeing IWM get a little bit jumpy. GME hasn't crossed its 50 yet, so we probably want to see both of them do it at the same time. Lucid's coming back up. It's up 8.5% right now, absolutely crushing it. Did Vix just say YOLO into IWM? Let's see. Tesla's still going. Well, did it cross 1,200 yet? No, not yet. Up 10% though. What are the options up? 500%. That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild. Tesla's going nuts. I want to learn options. Stock trading treats me like a red. Oh God. If stock trading treats you like that, options is just going to be more aggressive to you. It's going to slap you in the face. It will give you a nice solid just slap right in the face, which is probably not what you want. Because if you can't get the direction of the stock right when you're trading, options are just going to make your losses even quicker and larger. Yeah, Tesla going absolutely nuclear on Tesla. All right, let's see if Market Beat responded yet. Let's see. I doubt it. No. Nothing yet on Market Beat. Let's see. I heard the VIX likes fruit on his pizza. No. Look at Alpha Boston and Trey's video from yesterday. It was very interesting. They covered a lot of good news for us AMC apes. Interesting. I've not watched that yet. I'll have to go watch that at some point. It's hard to watch stuff though when you're like trying to create a lot of content and stuff. Like I stream all day, then I make a video, and then I'm tired. I kind of want to take a break sometimes. I DM'd you Grandpa's super chat comment. I think I saw it, Pam. I don't think I missed it. No, Pam, I saw that one. I've got that one. Yeah, I definitely went over that one because then there was another one after that. If stocks are slapping the pace, options are slamming your junk in a car door. Tabasco Dave, that is the best way I've ever heard it described. Cost ripping. Also, here's what we got this week. We got Bed Bath & Whoa, what cost is short interest? They're starting to get spicy. All right, here we go. What is it? Oh, that's kind of useless. 2%. That's no fun. But we do have Bed Bath & Beyond short interest. It's not short interest. Earnings coming up. And remember what happened on the last earnings? They announced the share buyback, and then it went boom. And then AMC and GME started running in the after hours too. So what's BBBY's estimated short interest right now? If it's high, that's going to be interesting. Let's see. Whoa. Okay. Bed Bath & Beyond heading into earnings with a 23% estimated short interest. What was the exchange reported? 22.83. So this is going to be an interesting week. If Bed Bath & Beyond releases good earnings, any type of buyback dividend, something like that, for hedgies. Because here's what happens. Remember last time when they ripped 70% in the after hours, AMC and GME went with it. And if AMC and GME start going right now with any sort of like aggressiveness or velocity to the upside, well, we get even closer to the danger zone. It puts us within reach. Let's see. I'm holding on to my boys for a minute after that Tabasco. Is Relly going? Amy's coming back up to 27 here. Not bad. Is Relly still going? Yeah, Relly's coming back up. IWM doing good. GME is now above its 200 as well. So let's see if we get some boom boom candles, people. We got a lot of time. We got 45 minutes until power hour. Here we go. Also, for everybody filtering in right now, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the video. Cost you nothing to do it. Helps me out a whole lot. Just helps out with YouTube algorithm. So thank you guys so much to you who have already done that and who are going to. Let's do it. What is Bed Bath & Beyond? When does Bed Bath & Beyond announce earnings? Let me look. I heard Wednesday or Thursday. Let's see. Earnings date. Oh, shoot. I have to go on Market Beat to do this. January 6th confirmed. So Thursday. Should be after hours too. 200 at 27.15. There you go. What are we at right now? 26.87. There you go. In what position and what in the actual hell are you doing getting your junk crushed by a car door? Jack's at that. I don't think that's the important question here. I mean, that is a very important kind of question, but can you answer me this? Are hedgies able to cover their shorts simultaneously open new shorts? I mean, technically, yes. And they probably will. They'll probably chase it again. I was saying I miss the like, but gave a super chat. Oh, Grandpa, thank you. Let's see. I remember when GME hit 300 around 1:15 a.m. at night. How's that possible? What time zone are you in? You must be in like a different time zone. Prague is ripping too. Damn. Are they above 3 yet? No. 230, I mean, it's good, but Prague is sold off so much. All right, Amy coming back down a little bit here. Same thing with GME. IWM holding up, but let's see if these get eaten up right away. But Prague is going 10% on the day. Honestly, small caps have been doing very, very, very well today. Like you have NNDM at one point was really going. What are they at now? 6%. What's Bingo doing? I mean, they're probably doing 8%. Like SNDL, how's SNDL doing? 6%. Like small caps are winning today. Like they are doing very, very, very well. So we're just going to need to see that reflected in AMC too. Like we're just not seeing the buys really come over there. I mean, IWM is up 0.84% with a high today of, I believe we almost cracked 2% on IWM, which was insane. Prague pushing 230. Yep. Ford Sava doing well. AVCT. Yeah. The short interest, Sam. I got you. I don't think it was that crazy, was it? Or maybe it was. I feel like this one, it was kind of crazy. It's 14.08, 300% cost to borrow, utilization at 100%. I mean, it's still looking decent. The last time the exchange reported numbers came out, it was 21%, which is it's solid up there. And I mean, you're deep in there. I think you're going to be fine with a lot of what you have. But again, it's got to come down to what you want to do with your position. Don't small caps tend to run towards the beginning of the new year? Yeah. You also got to watch out for like rate hikes coming because small caps could get murdered with rate hikes, like murdered. So we're going to have to be very, very careful with that. Market Beat still has not responded. I will throw this tweet back in here real quick. For all the new people cycling in, I think Market Beat is providing wild misinformation to everybody. And this is something that we rant about all the time. So I tweeted at them and I'm trying to get this changed on Market Beat. So everybody doesn't come in here and say, oh my God, this institution is shorting this stock when it's puts, and that's not short interest and you're cherry picking data. JT Wisco, Happy New Year. Thank you, man. So that's the tweet. If you guys don't mind just like going engaging with it so we can get their attention. I hate that the whole data that they are providing is just completely and utterly useless. I think we're sitting in this accumulation zone while institutions load up on cheap shares, shaking paper hands. If they're accumulating shares, they're going to need to really get going. Like if they were accumulating lots of shares and big buy orders, we would see AMC really start to pump, which I think could start to happen this week. Remember, new quarter, time to start buying if they really want to. If they don't, that's fine. We'll just own basically the entire float. When the first rate hike, March? Yeah, it should be around March. Should be around March. So let's see here. Thanks for cleaning that up. Tendies, there you go. Listening at work, thanks SCV. Java, thank you, man. Does Matt only talk about crypto now? I don't think so. I think he has a stock show. Saitama's ripping. Oh, Charles Payne's tweeting a lot today. U.S. stocks extend gains. NASDAQ up 1%. Blackstone's Byron Wisen sees S&P 500 with no progress in 2022. U.S. stock market correction and rising bond prices are among this year's list of 10 surprises from legendary Blackstone investor Byron Wien. Forecasted correction that approaches but doesn't exceed 20%. So they're looking for a 20% correction with rate hikes. If they start to announce rate hikes and things start to freak out, well, we'll play TLT and VXX and SPY and all that stuff. We'll probably set ourselves up going into the March Fed meeting for some of those trades. We'll be able to play the dollar. The dollar should rip on that. Silver should go up. Gold should go up. Or no, gold and silver should go down with a strengthening dollar. And then the bonds could freak out in a direction, but it'll be a lot of strangles that we need to play for. Let's see. All right. If you start hating on Matt, I'm going to have to time you out. If SCV keeps going live this much, might be a more permanent holiday. Better call Paul. Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm going to do my best to go live every single day like I've been doing for a while. Amy popping up now, looking for that break above the 100 MA. Here we go. So it's right around, I believe, 27 is probably where it is. 26.95. We're going to see the 200 right around 27.21 and then VWAP at 27.35. So we're going to need to see everything start to bend back up to the upside. Like small caps are just ripping today. Like Amy's got to have some juice left in her and buying volume to come in. The volume today, 20.72 million at this time. It's kind of average. It's not high. It's not low. It's kind of right in the middle. Matt has done more for this community than most YouTubers. I don't understand the hate. Exactly. Matt is awesome. I love Matt. Which ETF basket did they put Hood in? I don't know. Did we just get a little rip here? It jumped up a little bit above the 100 real quickly, but let's see here. What's SPY WM doing? Let's see. Vix's Moas play-by-play call is going to be fire. Oh, when we start ripping and I'm live, I'm going to be going absolutely insane. I'm going to be getting energy drink to the nuts and just going crazy. Nobody's talking smack. Nobody better be talking like being like hateful towards Matt. STV, how long you been trading? Don't lie. I know you're only 16. Like 2 years. Like 2.5 years. Let's see. Just because you don't like someone doesn't mean you have to convert others to not like them as well. 100%. It's like the same thing as like you don't like a stock. You don't need to go spread your thoughts and try to get other people to not like the stock too. It's like nobody cares what you think. I wonder if the 20% dip talk is the sell put premium. The cost on those is like 4x cost of the comparable cost for January 2023. Yeah, but like for what date? That's probably what they would go for. If they want to sell puts, they'd sell them at the January 2023, collect a bunch of premium. Will you skip class when MOAS starts? Lex, come on, bro. I skip class regardless. Like I had a nightmare that I had a 0.98 GPA this semester, and I ended up being fine. Like I still had a good GPA, but like I don't care. There are like specific reasons why I definitely should not be in class and I should be doing this more. It's like, why would I go to class, not learn anything? And like, come on. The only YouTuber I don't care for. Okay, stop with the YouTuber hate because everybody has their role. Even the people that a lot of people don't like, they still have their role. They still provide a lot of value to the community that they operate in. So when you go live during the MOAS, for sure your potential excitement is going to be hilarious. Dude, I know. It's going to be insane. I don't know what it is. I think it's the weather. Like my whole face and lips are just so chapped. And I was on Accutane last year. Like this almost feels like Accutane levels of dryness. It stinks. Let's see. Now that it's the new year, I got all my vacay, sick time, etc. back. So when this rips, I won't be in. Cough, cough. There you go. There you go. Yeah, so if everybody filtering in here, just hit that like button. Might as well. Just go think. FFIE, is it still going? Reach SCV. Everyone has their own angle to learn from. Happy New Year's, by the way. Dave, Happy New Year's to you too. Ooh, FFIE is going. M. Kriegs, where you at? That thing is pumping still. All right, Amy's seeing resistance at the 100 MA. IWM coming down a little bit. GME just broke through its 100. Let's see if Amy can do something similar and get going. PTN has been nothing but going down. Honestly, most people wouldn't be here without Matt. How do you think the movement grew so fast, Matt? One of the biggest reasons millions have seen his stream now. Yep, true. M. Kriegs is in here lurking, up 15% on FFIE today. That thing is ripping. Does it have a chain? I don't think it will. Oh, it does. Interesting. So the options on that thing went kind of nuclear, but interesting. I would expect those to go up a little bit more if it was up. I mean, it's up 15%. That's kind of crazy. Prague feeling froggy. Up 7.66, doing good. Amy coming down a little bit. IWM coming down. Let's see. Lucid is going nuts today. Let's see. We also have where's Mark the Realtor? Mark the Realtor, if you held those Lucid calls, you would have been thrilled. Like Lucid is about to hit your $43 mark, isn't it? Or it did get close or no. Yeah, Lucid might hit that $43 mark that you wanted. I'm 51 and I owe you all. I learned from all of you. Thank you, Gim. I appreciate it, man. You have 10 January contracts at 6. There you go, M. Kreese. There you go. All right, let's see if Market Beat responded. Did you guys blow up the tweet? Did you do it? Did you do it? Sorta. Let's see. No comment from them. Can I get an Ortex for Relly? Yeah, you can. So now it looks like it's more accurate. 59.74% estimated short interest with the estimated short shares at 3.68 million. That is more accurate. It's probably honestly a little bit less than the 50 because when you take a look at Relly over here, when you look at the free float, it's like 10 million or 10.83 million. So when you have 10.83 million with 3 point something million shares short, well, that's like 35-40% estimated short interest. So they're still messing around with those float numbers. Amy coming up a little bit here, trying to break over the 100. We've got about 33 minutes until power hour, people. Let's get it going. Matt's rants are great. I'm just waiting on STV to rant now. I love the rants. I should have a segment like Family Guy. You know, yeah, it could. I just need something to trigger me. Once I get triggered, done deal. Let's see. I've been up for a day, so doing the nodding. M. Kriegs. That nurse life is getting to you. All right, IWM doing all right. GME came back down to its 50. Amy just hanging around here. Let's see. I mean, we could trade flat into the end of the day like we typically see. Learned a lot from watching various creators. Got me to learn on my own. 2022 is going to be a good year for me. There you go, Tabasco Dave. Pineapple is the best pizza topping. Activate trigger. Nah. I hope Adam Aaron realizes how bad a share offering would be for the company. All right, back to the share offering. we need to, in my opinion, right now, it's a terrible idea. If we're above all-time highs and we're above 100, you can offer 10 million shares or less and raise $1 billion. If they want to do it then, perfect. If they want to do it now, I would vote absolutely not, and it would not happen. I would be like, no, I don't want that. That's just not something that I want to happen. Let's see. Vix, I think Matt rubbed Let's see. Pineapple. Stop. No. All right, let's see here. What do we got? We got Amy back above the 100 looking decent. Relly coming back up again. GME selling off a little bit here. Still up 3.5% on the day. IWM coming up. Let's see if Amy's going to get a little bit of pop here. Coming back up above 27. Using it as support would be solid. If we can do that, that would be really, really nice. I want to see a reasonable debate and discussion between STV and a short seller. Let them make their case and then they can be corrected. But a real and reasonable debate to prove how real our point is. Simon, I would do that all day long. If a short wants to come on, And just like literally like any of these people at an institution, they will never do it though because they're not allowed to. If they would like to do it, I would do it all day long because I just want to see where they're coming from. I'll just be respectful and be like, okay, this is how I see it. There are a lot of intangibles the way that you're trying to value these companies just it can't incorporate into the thesis. There's a different aspect of this fighting for market transparency and manipulation that like retail investors, no matter really what happens, the fundamentals are going to increase. But even if they weren't, they still wouldn't be leaving because of the things that we're fighting for and the things that have happened in the past. Here comes a rant. So when you see a lot of these companies like Toys R Us, Blockbuster, and a lot of these companies get shorted out of business, and like retail can't do anything about it. If you starve a company for capital and they cannot issue more shares, they're screwed. If they need to pay off their debt or they can't generate enough revenue because one, the company might be struggling as a business, but they want to change the direction that they're going, they're gonna have a very difficult time doing that. Nightmare Macaw, thank you so much for the super, bro. Do a segment called Haters Corner and just watch vids of haters and just disprove them with all the stuff they say. We can do that. But with AMC popping right now, it's time for a rant. The problem is that they have been a part of a system that's benefited them and the other people that they have worked for years. They know that they can use the amount of capital that they have to essentially manipulate stocks. Now, we know that this happens. It is not an uncommon thing that we see, but retail has had enough because we know from what I just said about market beat that the data that we're receiving, the education levels among retail investors is not strong. It's just not. When you know, like when we talk about options and we go over the definition of a put contract and you say it gives you the right to sell, but not the right, but not the obligation to sell at a specific price on or before a specified date. And then you say that that specific contract means you're short. It doesn't make any sense. So one, the whole thing that we're doing here is like trying to provide some education. But the other thing is that we know that these stocks have been shorted way too much. They way too much for what they're trading at. Like you can't say that streaming is going to take over movies when you keep seeing Disney Plus revenues lower than expected. Netflix misses earnings. Like, okay, well then you're gonna have all of these new movies coming out. I personally don't watch movies or new movies like one really all that much, and two, I wouldn't watch it on a streaming service. I would want to go to the theater because one, everybody's been locked up and wants to go do stuff. The other thing that you have to think about is the other thing that we were saying before with like all these other companies that have been shorted out of business. This is the most important part. These companies, like if you guys seen the PowerPoint presentation when literally they're going over like investment theses at Goldman Sachs. I don't know if this is Photoshop. I'm pretty sure it's not. It doesn't surprise me that they're literally trying to short companies that like biotechs that are like trying to cure cancer. So these are the types of people that we're fighting against. So it doesn't necessarily just have to do with AMC. Relly is ripping too right here. It has to do with the whole system that's put into place where these large institutions have the power to just shut down a whole business if they see fit. That is not how it should work. If I was a business, I would just stay private. Like if I was a biotech business, I like literally like yeah, you need the capital from the IPO or whatever you're going to do to further your business, but then you're just going to get shorted into oblivion and that's going to be the last capital that you ever raise because you're going to have to dilute your shares so much and the convertible bonds that you have sold like are going to screw your company so bad when the stock starts going down. Even if it goes up, they exercise the bonds, reshort it and keep doing it and then buy more bonds from you. It's death spiral financing. So what we're looking at here is, yeah, there's a lot of these companies that easily could be successful, but you come in and say, nope, I don't think this one should be. They're playing God with a lot of these companies and they shouldn't be able to. So that's kind of what we're looking at here. And that's the points that I would try to get across. Yes, AMC has been a struggling business fundamentally for years, but now it's coming back to the upside. When you look at the curve, AMC was on a downtrend, but it's flattened out. And it's starting to come to the upside because we have a really passionate group of retail investors that are going to come in and say, nope, stop. You can't do it. That's like what this example is when everything's moving along like this. And we just come in and say, nope, you can't do that. Like you can say that, and like the one thing at Macquarie, like you never know what these institutions are actually doing. Like Macquarie, short AMC right now. They are short AMC. I don't know if they probably not closed their position yet. Because wow, Relly is really going right now. This thing might get halted. But they're also long Cinemark. So if you think the movie theater industry is deteriorating, It doesn't make any sense to also own. You would do it the other way because if you're thinking like correctly about what's going on and you look at the short squeeze thesis, you're like, oh, it easily could work. And if we put our money into this, we would just be another institution throwing big money at AMC to help it continue to go up. But they're doing it the opposite way. They're long Cinemark, short AMC. So if AMC goes up a bunch, Cinemark is not going to go up enough to counteract the loss on the short. So it doesn't make any sense for the way that they're doing this. Like they're literally, it's because these people have gone to this is literally what it is. They go to their special school, they take their special certifications and think, because I did this at this place and have worked at this institution, this is the way to do it. And this is why it works. That's not real. There's a difference between what the reality of the situation is and what you think the reality of the situation is. Just like when we see the numbers change on Ortex, when people are like, oh my God, the short's covered. No, not really. There's still like a very similar amount of short interest, or it changed a little bit, but we're just seeing the numbers account for the differences that the estimates had. Like, how are you going to accurately project cash flows on like how are you going to do it? I disappeared for a few hours and Amy tanks. SCV, please make this rant into its own video. I'll share the shit out of it. Leveling up my conviction. I gotta figure out how to get my rants and post them on Twitter because I feel like they're good. I feel like some of them are good, some of them are a little bit nonsense. But all right, Amy back down below the 50. Let's see if we can get another rant to keep it going. Whew. Yeah, also, if you guys like that rant, make sure you hit that like button on the stream. Help get some more people in here to learn about exactly what we have going on and the reasons why we're in this. That's the reason why we're all here. You know somebody with cancer, most likely a company that had a promising drug to treat whatever disease that somebody you knew had has been shorted into oblivion by some company that thought that that company didn't have enough revenue to survive. And we're just going to leave? They think we're just going to leave? No. Why the hell would that happen? I can show you how to make clips. I do video production for a living. At least yeah, definitely shoot me a message. Let's do it. Posting rants is the modern day equivalent of jumping the shark. Jim, you're not very supportive. Apple just hit 3 trillion. Yeah, it did. It did. Whew. All right, well, that was a fun one. AMC to 20 to 23 by the end of the week, says Jesse. Nice, Jesse. Maybe I'll pull you up on here on the stream and we can debate about your bearish thesis on AMC. Let's see here. All right. Did we get a response from Market Beat? Because that would be sweet if we did. 7 comments. Nope. Nothing on Market Beat. We'll send you a quick DM on Twitter. Yeah, thank you. That would be awesome. All right, Amy coming down a little bit here. Low of the day is at 26.62. We're at 26.72, so we're 10 cents off. IWM coming down to the 50. GME is selling off pretty significantly here. It's only up 2.6% now. I mean, still a strong day. Rally is up 32% on the day. That thing is going absolutely nuclear. Gringo, what's up, man? How you doing? Pam's not leaving. There you go. Trying to help you out. If a rant is that awesome, someone else will post it for you. Oh, that's fine, Jim. So if anybody thinks my rants are awesome, you can then post it. And then if you tag me in it, I'll retweet it. Well, STV, the mad investor. Sometimes. I just get fired up and I'm like, this is all nonsense bullshit that we have to deal with all day long. And it happens and you're just like, why? It doesn't make a lot of sense. And the whole thing that really gets me going all the time is people accepting random information as fact or like spreading information and being like, this is what's happening when it's very obviously not what's happening. And I hate that because when you look at things like, yes, some of this stuff is complicated and it's very easy to make mistakes. I've done it many times. But when you're saying things that like the implication is very, very hot, like the implication is, oh my God, this is the breakthrough. And it's just like something very simple that is just like, oh no, that's just not it. and then everybody accepts it and nobody's correcting them, it's like, oh no, we cannot have that. Because here's the thing, we see this all the time. When people start to make wild claims or start fighting, they're watching us. So when they look at what's going on, it's like they're just gonna look at us and just be like, these idiots are just messing around with some stupid theory again. We'll just keep shorting it because they're not even close on the right track. When really it's just a simple thing. Buy and hold if you want to, and keep looking at the concrete data of like what's going on with the market and market structure to really figure out what's going on. Remember, payment for order flow and all of this other stuff did not come onto the scene until now, this year. Like we all knew it existed. We all knew that our orders were getting front run, but nobody did anything about it. And then Ken Griffin and Citadel are all coming out and being like, no, 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 payment for order flow is a cost to me. And Gasparino's like, they'd still be making it more a bunch of money. Why? They're going to pay the broker for the fee to send it to the clearinghouse, not to Citadel. The payment for order flow doesn't, remember, Citadel's like spending, it was like a 4.4x return or something. They were spending a certain amount, they were spending $1 and getting $4.4 in return every single time with payment for order flow. They're front running the orders. That's how they do it. That's how they make their money. Now with IEXD limit and all of this other stuff coming in, it's like, come on, there's all sorts of stuff that we have done. And that's the most important stuff that's going on here. Here's the thing that they screwed up on. This is how they screwed up the entire thing. All they had to do to keep their party going and not get us pissed off and still talking about this was to not cut off the buy button in January. Let it do its thing. Some people fail. Everything gets reset. Nobody talks about anything. Retail investors are happy that they made a bunch of money and nobody talks about it anymore. And there's just like documentaries and stuff that talk about how retail investors won, but they wouldn't have actually, because we wouldn't have gotten to this point to really see how it actually works. You see what I'm saying? If they just let everything go in January, Ken Griffin would be he would have made more money, honestly, because of how Citadel would have, like the amount of volume that was trading on these stocks, they would have made a bunch more money unless they were having to really short on the other side to fill the order. But again, once the order's filled and they close it out, they make their couple pennies and they're done. So, what's Matt's tweet 3 trillion about? Let me look. Let's look. Oops. What you saying here, buddy? Oh, it's Apple's market cap. That's what it is. So the other thing, that's the thing, like they've screwed themselves. The longer that they delay this, here's the thing. They really, like when you think about like payoffs and stuff, you pay people off to shut them up, essentially is what happens. They're not doing that now. They had the opportunity to do it, but they've delayed it to the point where it's like, you can't, like, what are they going to do now? There's too much exposure across the board for them to really, really do anything about it. Keith, thank you so much for the super. I really appreciate it, man. Amen. Rant away. I will keep it going. But the thing is that they all they had to do was just let it go. They'd be like, yeah. Give the little peasants literally is what they had to do. Give the little peasants what they want and they'll shut up and we can continue making our billions. But they didn't. And now we've kind of risen up and gotten the power of like education and the power of numbers to really be able to fight this thing. And we're not going anywhere. Like how would we like, where would we go? What are we going to do? We're just going to keep talking. No. The reason is that here's the thing. Like there's two sides of this. Like AMC and GME are the one side that are like people really care about, and you have the ability to like, yes, make a bunch of money on it, but we're piggybacking off of that in that audience to educate the audience about what actually goes on in the market and how to fight it and combat it, and looking at all of these rule changes and figuring out how FTDs work and how they're closed out and what actually short interest reports are and what they are not. When Market Beat comes out and says that these institutions are shorting, are they actually, or is it just puts and they're cherry picking data? All sorts of stuff like that. Rally is still ripping right now. This thing is going nuts. Do I follow Lou? I mean, every once in a while, I'll watch a video if you guys send it to me, but I don't watch a lot of other videos, mainly because I don't have time. Sometimes I like to see what people are saying just to be like, oh, that's pretty cool to think of, because I like seeing like what other people think of that I don't think of. But recently, I've had not a lot of time to look at stuff. Tendies, thank you so much for the super rant. I love you, Rant. Thank you, Tendies. The other thing is that like you're gonna see these media institutions. I'm literally once we rip and break all-time highs, I'm literally going to tag Gasparino, Williams, everybody that I've seen come out negative against AMC and honestly disrespectful to the ape community for trying to fight for market transparency and basically say you can do you know what to my you know what. Because here's the thing, at the end of the day, all of those media heads, if they don't have a fund and they're managing outside money, they're retail investors. So it is so stupid that they are acting in their own like disinterest to like basically keep a system going that's robbing them too. You get that? It's the weirdest thing. Like those idiots at the Motley Fool that are always coming out and being like, "Oh my God, AMC is a fraud." One, no, you're wrong. Streaming is not going to win. If you think streaming is going to win, just buy calls on like Roku, like Netflix or Amazon or Disney, and just shut up and go over there. Nobody cares what you think. Travis, thank you so much for the super. Congrats on the promotion, Chloe. Chloe got a promotion. Shout out to Chloe. I rant like Matt. Interesting. I don't know. I just kind of go off. Joyce, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate it. To support your channel, thanks for all you do for the community. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You guys are super generous. Thank you guys. You guys don't have to send the supers if you guys don't want to, but special shout out to those of you guys who do. It means a whole lot. Yeah, choke on that. That's literally what we're gonna say to these people. Like, remember, they said the same thing before the June run up, and then what happened? It was like, screw you, you're wrong. It doesn't matter that they say that we're wrong at all. I don't care what they say because they don't provide a valid argument. All they say is AMC is in debt, so it's going bankrupt. That's literally what they say. The whole argument against AMC is it's in debt, it's going bankrupt. That's literally it. You know how we disproved that? Months ago when Adam Aaron goes, "Oh yeah, bankruptcy is off the table. We have enough cash to last us for a long time." And then we see articles come out that say, yeah, the domestic box office needs to get to around or above 2 billion in Q4 to give AMC a chance at positive cash flow. And then what did we see in Q4? Over 2 billion in domestic box office. So this next earnings coming up could be big. If AMC releases positive EP or positive earnings, I'm not sure if they're going to get positive EPS, but it's going to be very, very strong. And if they continue on that growth trajectory, how are you going to stay short? Like, yeah, you could argue. I honestly really want to do this. I want to make my own discounted cash flows and do like 6 of them and then have justifications for all of them. Like going along with what the hedge funds think, how they would do it, or the analysts be like, this is how they're doing it. And this is the like playing devil's advocate on how you get to a fair value of like 15 or 10. Then you could make that argument. But then I would also have one that I can equally justify where the share price could be 75. It's all subjective. It literally, everything is subjective. They can say that the fundamental value of the company is this, but it's subjective. It's how are you going to figure out what their discount rate is, average cost of capital, or what their growth rate is in terms of revenues. Like that is subjective. You don't know what their growth rates are going to be. It's an estimate. So you have to have a valid explanation for your estimate in order to do it. The problem is those talking heads are more than likely narcissistic. So it's not really about the money with them. It's about duping other people to feed their ego. I agree, especially with Gasparino. AMC always tanks on earnings, though. Past 2 have been positive, but the price falls. Yeah, but they haven't had positive cash flow, free cash flow profitability. They have not had that. Like it will get to a point. That's the thing. You need to keep stepping up. I give them 3 quarters to really step it up. Like really, like once they get going, 3 more quarters, I think it's going to be very, very, very hard to justify a big short thesis on AMC after 3 quarters. So like this time after like the previous earnings, like this year, when was it? Like November, October. After that time next year, if we haven't squeezed yet, it's like done deal. Like, come on, you're gonna try to justify. Like, remember, we were looking at articles like a while ago from Investor Place where they were doing their own like cash flow models on AMC and saying if they reach free cash flow profitability, the fair value is 72. Then they came out with another one that was 52. So there's a big difference there between 72 and 52, but both of them can be equally justified. Now, those would encourage you to take a long position at 26. But another institution could say, I don't think their revenues are going to grow this much. I think their revenues are going to grow at this much. And that'll put their fair value at 20. Both equally justifiable by those funds. And they are going to do what they're going to do with that information. One of them is going to short. One of them is going to go long. One of them is going to be right. It's that simple. It's somebody's going to be right. Somebody's going to be wrong. Don't forget to hit the like button, says Peter. Yeah, if you guys don't mind just dropping some likes on the stream, just helps out with the algo. When's AMC's earnings? I've seen it could be, what do you call it? I've seen it could be the beginning of March. Okay, so now we're just going long on AMC like the GME guys, no more MOAS. No, it's not what I said at all. The thing is that fundamentals are very important to this, no matter what anybody on Twitter or Reddit likes to tell you. People who are saying that it's the fundamentals don't matter. It's a short squeeze play. I don't think you get like, I will say this every time. Like, I think the fundamentals are very, very relevant to our situation because the short thesis is based on those fundamentals. Is Relly squeezing? Maybe, yeah, a little bit, I think. I mean, not a little bit. It's up 40% today, 38 or 39% today. It's insane. GME's trying to pop back up here a little bit. We got spot. Well, that's IWM. IWM coming down a little bit off the VWAP. AMC down 1.8%. Let's see. Whew. That was a rant. We could keep it going too. We could easily keep it going. Look at the volume on Rally. 16 million. What's the float? 10 million. Wow. Traded more than the float. And what's the shares outstanding? It's 10 million. Yeah, it's about the same. That's pretty nuts. FFIE. Is it going? Is it going? 20%. Ooh, there you go, M. Kriegs. You need good fundamentals and company growth to force shorts to cover. Cynical is thinking. Cynical's got the right idea. And they can short it however much they want right now. But at the end of the day, we have a lot of good things coming in our near future. Tesla keeps ripping. Is it 1,200 yet? Let's see. What's the all-time high on Tesla? 1,300? 1,243. So it's at so it's at a 1,190.62. That's where we're at. Thank you for your answer. Anytime. M. Kree's calls are on fire. I bet they are. GME bending around right here. AMC trying to do the same, coming back into the range. We've got about 8 minutes till power hour, people. Let's get it going. Relly did similar last year, February, to over 40. Oh my God. Fundamentals matter to the people who own the money the hedgies are playing with. Sort of. I mean, the fundamentals are going to matter regardless. Like, they can only really benefit us at this point right now because the shorts are already in it. The shorts are going to come in and out just because they are going to think that the stock is fundamentally like overvalued. GME just got a little pop here above the 50. So they're going to do whatever they're going to do anyway. But if the fundamentals get better, they're only going to benefit us because, yeah, it's going to be like, okay, you're an idiot for shorting this thing right now and continuing to jack up the short interest and increasing the supply in the market. It makes no sense. Come on, Amy, get back on the horse. She's trying right now. She's trying, people. She is trying. Thomas, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate it, man. Seems like it's going to be the same thing. New year, hedge funds are screwed. Money's coming, yada, 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 but nothing happens. Thomas, I think that you are in the mindset that a lot of people were in last April and the beginning of May. Remember, a lot of people in April and after March and in the beginning of May were like, oh my God, is it ever going to happen or is it ever going to happen again? It's very similar to what we're seeing right now. It's like, I mean, it's lining up for a decent January. If it happens, awesome. If it doesn't, back to the drawing board and the shorts haven't covered. It's as simple as that. People that give money to a hedge fund only care about the hedge fund's return. I doubt they actually know what the hedge fund is invested in. No, they have no idea. They're not going to tell them either. Because then you get insight into their proprietary trading methods. Like, yeah, all right, bro, you got some groundbreaking thing that can't beat the S&P 500. Awesome, great for you. That's the thing. You'll talk to all of these people at the funds and be like, "What are you working on?" They'll be like, "I can't tell you. It's confidential. We have proprietary trading methods." And then you look at their hedge fund like total performance that year, and it's like a 99% chance that they can't beat the S&P. It's like, "Oh, great job with your proprietary trading, you idiot. Working out great for you." Ooh, Amy's popping up a little bit here. Let's see if we can break that 27. Here we go. Sorry, Vix, but we had many good news for the past month, but still going down. They're controlling the price, bailing each other out. No, they're not. Some selling while others are covering. Short interest is dropping according to Ortex. It's not though. Short interest is not dropping according to Ortex Max Capital. That's incorrect. Look what's happened over the past couple of months, right? That's what you're looking at. Okay, cool. Ortex is giving you estimates. You can't really look at those on a day-to-day basis. Short interest actually didn't drop that much on Ortex. But look, last couple of months, where's the short interest been? Since July, where it was 15 after the significant drop and a little bit of a spike, what has it done? 18, 18, 18, 17, 18, 18, 17, then a little bit of a 16, then 18. So short interest has actually stayed relatively the same over the last couple of months since July. So it really hasn't changed at all, like 0% change on the exchange reported short interest. That's another thing. Like shorts have not covered. Some of them might have, but some more of them have come in and they've created that new danger zone at 42. So when you say like the short interest has been steadily dropping, that's factually incorrect according to the exchange. It stayed pretty much within that 18 range. Yeah, on the end of May, it was exchange reported at 24% at 102 million. But right now, we're still sitting at 18% ish on the exchange reported when the settlement date was, what do you call it? December 15th. Guys, this is like the channel we were in from 8 to 10, 100%, 100%. That is so true. Like so true. Amy caught a pivot, 27 coming. It looks like she's trying to get up there. GME is hanging around its 100, but Amy broke above its. IWM broke above the VWAP and is using it as support. Looking decent here. Also, let's see. Oh, wow. You guys are being awesome on the likes today. Thank you guys so much. If you guys want to drop some more, I wouldn't mind. Just helps me out with the algorithm. Thank you guys so much for showing so much support on the channel recently. You guys are great. Sounds like N Pelosi proprietary trading system is the new insider trading. Nancy Pelosi is a better trader than all of the hedge funds, all of them. Like you can any hedge fund is going to think and be on their high horse being like, "Oh yeah, we got our proprietary trading method," but they can't beat the S&P. I would call AMC undervalued as well. Yes, right now I would say AMC is fundamentally undervalued. Just dropped a like. Thank you. I appreciate that, guys. Helps. It really helps out a whole lot. So they covered 24% to 15% in July, and now it's 18.85%. According to the exchange, yes. But they can all there are also many. Here's the thing why we can't really trust it a whole lot. There are ways to meet brokers' closeout requirements to make it look like you've closed out your short position when you actually haven't. We've done this so many times. There's the deep out of the money puts, which is we see a lot of them for this January date. And there's the deep in the money calls, which we've seen a lot of. The fact that GME is still in the 100s proves this is not over. Yep. 100%. Like it's not over. It's not even close to over. Here's the thing. AMC could squeeze tomorrow, like to crazy high numbers, and it's still not over because we have not seen the market reform that we need in order to make the market more transparent and more fair. Who cares if you're shorting a stock? Put it on the 13F. Who cares? Who cares what your strike and expiration date is on your option? You really think that a retail investor is going to be able to trade based off that information after the data comes out months after you've made the trade? You're not putting it out intraday. like every day, like ARK. So who cares if they figure out what it is after? We're seeing the long positions anyway. Why not just see the strike and expiration date? Why not see what you're actually shorting? Hmm? Why are you trying to hide it? What is there to hide? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Can they roll the puts to further deep out of the money? I mean, the ones that I've seen are the 50-cent strike, which is the deepest out of the money. Ooh, IWM coming back. They can roll them out to a further out date, but they're always you need to buy shares in those kind of offsetting transactions. There's always a buy of shares. So that's kind of one of the reasons, one of the ways that why we see around those quarterly expiration dates, we see a lot of buying volume come back in because they're rolling over these contracts and they need to buy the shares. People say GME is overvalued, but I think it's just the sticker shock of their share price. I think market cap with their expansions, they're way undervalued for what they'll become. I agree. That's why I hold it. Like that's the thing. Like you can be long or short something. That's what the market is for. Somebody's going to be right at the end of the day, but we don't need all of this extra nonsense floating around trying to convince people by spreading misinformation on things that just isn't true. Let's see. Lucid battle for 4150. Yeah, we can throw Lucid up. I mean, Tesla looks like it's going to hit 1200. Lucid's up 9% today. Whew. Whew. Check out LGVN. Are they ripping? It wouldn't surprise me if LGVN's having a nice day off of the low. Not bad over here. GME is still up 3.44. I mean, honestly, after the move up today, it's just looking a little bit weak. Same thing with AMC. Same exact thing. Just weakness. So we need, and again, this isn't like a weakness in terms of, oh no, it's not going to get going. No, not at all. Like what we're seeing is we need, like, it's just the market's pulling on it. It's tugging on the share price of these. Is BBIG ripping? Oh, that would be so nice. Oh, I haven't even checked how my BBIG contracts are doing right now. How are they doing? Let's see. How are they doing today? That's hilarious. The spreads on these are crazy. And my BBIG contracts are down 40%, even though we're trading at much higher prices than what I bought them at. That's hilarious. And I stole those contracts too. Haven't seen positive price action on AMC in months. That's not necessarily true. We went from 20 to 32. Ape's been buying for over a year, and this is the price. Yeah, okay. Yeah. We should just move everything to IWM. No. CEI is moving. Yeah, here comes BBIG. Wow, CEI is getting up there. Do they have a chain? I think they released. Yeah, CEI has a chain. That could be a decent YOLO, honestly, just for funsies. Mine look down. The spread is dumb. Yeah, the spread is just stupid on them. Somebody's trying to dip them. Yeah. Okay, so here's what's probably happening. Somebody's putting in low ass on a lot of the chain to try to get out of their contracts. IWM's looking good right now, up 1% right now. I mean, we're seeing Amy bounce off of the 50 and the 100 right now. GME not really doing too much right now. Stealing is bad, young man. Oh, I'll just report it to the IRS and everything's fine, right? Nothing has changed. Why complain if you want money or the thrill of a trade? Other stocks till we get there. Yeah. I haven't really seen no more green days on pretty much any small cap in the past few months. I mean, yeah, a lot of small caps are getting going now. So if IWM keeps continuing, what's the all-time high or the 52-week high on IWM? 244. So IWM's got a ways to go. When did IWM hit the all-time high? No, that's year to date. That's like nothing. When did it hit the all-time high? 244. When was this? Oh, November. Interesting on IWM. All right. Amy just kind of hanging out at 2683, down 1.35%. Let's see here. All right, people. Here's what we need. We need rockets and basketballs. I think that's what we need to get going here. Rockets and basketballs in the chat for Amy. I think that's what we need. I think it's what we need. Always wondered how they got the spread so wide. Do options go off the NBBO? No. They shouldn't. It's just a market. Like I've messed with options too. There is no like national best bid and offer. There might be, but you can, especially with volatility and like illiquid option chains, like you can't really have a national best bid and offer because I can set a bid higher and I can also set an offer lower. But the spread could be huge and I'm just tightening it. Let's see here. If stealing is reportable to the IRS, who is the IRS reporting to? I don't know. Hey, you're doing good, guys, on the Rockets and basketballs. Here we go. Happy New Year, all. Hopefully, the New Year rally. Hopefully, New Year rally soon and AMC to the moon. Amen. Yep. Let's do it. It wouldn't work. Yeah, I understand. There you go. All right. Let's see. Okay, so this is the first. Okay, so here's the thing. This is the first time that we've seen in a while AMC break through the 150 and then bounce off of it using it as support. So that could be a good sign that we're going to head in the right direction. Now, a really good thing. I mean, we kind of saw it with IWM right here. I would almost like to see it touch VWAP again and then start to get going to really confirm this trend to the upside. Going through the rest of Power Hour, that would be sweet for us to see right here. Amy, hold on. So this is looking decent right now. CEI is looking good. Where's BBIG? I want them BBIG over here. So, I mean, that thing is ripping today. Hopefully it continues. Super frustrated today. Yeah, I understand. But at the same time, it's like, we got to kind of relax. We can't expect like wild green days to happen when we want them to happen. They'll happen at random. Amin says, I'm thinking of shorting GME. Is that wise? Why? What's your short thesis on it? Simply Smith. I'll take a look, but oh Jesus. Oh boy. Before they been built illegally. Okay, that's fine. That wasn't like Evergrande AMC. Like that wasn't what was happening. But let's see here. Could we look at FFIE's Ortex at the moment? Yeah, we can. That's fine. We can comment on Evergrande all you want to make an opinion about that, but likening it to okay, so FFIE 15.87%, utilization 100. The cost of borrow should be stepping up a little bit unless there's going to be a lot of covering today. Why get frustrated? I just laugh now. Yeah, me too. I don't really see a lot of the. I just don't get that angry. Let's see. Dear God, the last thing I would do is short GME right now. Hey, there you go. Chocolate raid. Frustrating because when market barely green, AMC barely green, or even red. When the market barely red, AMC super red. Yeah. BBIG up. Yeah. 9.87% and moving. Yeah, I've got some leaps on those. Hopefully, yeah, Amy selling off a little bit. So we're looking, IWM might come down and test VWAP here. GME's coming down. I mean, GME's up 3% today. It was up like 6% at one point today. I'm in Vegas at the Bellagio. No frustration here. I'm just chilling. There you go. Lucid wants 42. Is it going? Mark the realtor. Where yeah, buddy. You should have looks like those Lucid calls would have been printing for you. Like big printing. Bitcoin looking weak today. Yeah, I believe it was. What's the RSI on Amy right now? 39.71. Let's see what Bitcoin's doing. Bitcoin. 46,200 or 46,300 about. It's flickering around though. I'm testing the super trend theory and GM moving into the red zone with sells coming in. Might be what time frame though? Depends on what the time frame is on the super trend because super trend is going to give you a lot of false indicators. That's why when I was using it on the SPY, I was like using it in tandem with like a lot of other stuff too to confirm a direction. Let's see. Ethan, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate it, man. My birthday was early May and it was demoralizing and borderline dehumanizing. We lived through May and June. We're through the harder part. Why jump now? I had a pretty good time in May and June. I was having some fun. Maybe the beginning of May was a little bit red, but my birthday candle was gigantic. So your opinion on SHIB? SHIB moves in a way like AMC does sometimes. So honestly, probably what's going to happen with SHIB is it's going to cool down for a while. It's going to have a little bit of a spike, sell-offs, and all of that type of stuff. How's it doing today? And then eventually it will start going on a moon mission again because the community on SHIB is strong. But you got to be careful with it. What's SHIB doing today? Down 2%. It's at 33.20, I believe. Yeah. So I think it could easily get down to 20 before it really starts to rip up again. 4 hour and 5 minutes super trend and 5 minutes below 200 EMA. Yeah, that's okay. So super trend and 200 EMA is good. If it's above the 200 EMA and the super trend says buy, that's a long signal. If it's below the 200, oh, here comes Amy again. If it's below the 200 EMA and there's a sell indication, that usually indicates a short. But again, you're going to get a lot of false indications. So we saw exactly what I was expecting to happen with IWM right here. A little bit of a bounce off the VWAP. Let's see if we can get everything bending up to get a little bit of action going into close. We got 50 minutes left, people. So Amy's coming back up a little bit here. Lucid is really getting up there. 41.75 right now. Just made a new day high. GME 152.85, only up 3% now. Lucid is looking like it's going on the hunt for 42. Amy's looking like it wants to go on the hunt for 27 with IWM shooting right now. This could get interesting, huh? Gigantic candle on your birthday. That's what she said. I don't think so. Shiba is strong. I mean, a lot of people in Shiba. Why is AMC having a bad day today? Any news? Obviously not. Any key differences between index options and regular options on securities? Yes. Yes, there is one. It has to do with exercise. What is it? There's a different risk involved with the index options. I forget what it is. I think it's greater assignment risk. There's something that has to do with assignment risk with index options. I don't remember off the top of my head exactly what it is. But there is more risk with index options. That's why it's a higher level. Yeah, IWM is really moving. Let's see. 224.91. I mean, it's still very far off of the intraday high, but it is bouncing off of VWAP right here, which is nice to see. Amy's at 26.91. GME's trying to make a move a little bit here, but let's see what happens. Lucid now coming back down to the 50. Day high at 41.75. Anybody in Lucid or Tesla calls today? Even Neo probably is going nuts. So let's see here. Neo, yeah, 5.67%. Neo's doing good too. Let's get Tesla back on here. Did Tesla crack 1200? Oh, it's close. Did it hit it? Oh, 1199.36. It is very close to cracking 1200. Great starting point for research. Thanks, SUV. Anytime, Mad Hatter. Yeah, you gotta. It has to do with there's something to do with assignment risk with index options, I think. AMC is so awesome, up XXXX percent last year, and fundamentals are improving. Shorts haven't covered either. I don't know why I can't speak either. Like, what am I talking about right here? I love AMC. There you go. Lucid calls right here. I was looking at Lucid before, and I just don't have any settled cash because I was looking at it on that 3-month trend, and it was looking like it was going to bounce off or come down and test it again. Apparently, it's just going to go nuclear now. BBIG exploding. Is it still going? Is it above 10% now? Oh, there we go, BBIG. That's what we need out of you. AMC has just been traded between this 26 and 30 wedge. Needs some volume to kick it in. Yeah, 100%. 100%. 100%. Ford looks good on the day. Yeah, Ford and GM are probably doing good. What about Rivian? Is Rivian doing decent today off this rip too? Not really. Rivian's not really getting. I mean, how's Nikola, that company that I hate the most? Nikola up 3%. Awesome. I just hate them. Hate them. Once you commit a bunch of fraud, you kind of lose me. All right. Let's throw BBIG back on here. 10.09. What's the day high? 263. It's at 262. That's looking good. Prague moving nicely. Yeah. Should have held those freaking Prague calls. I'm an idiot. I mean, they'd still be down, but they had so much time on them. Wish my hubby Chris a happy 51st birthday. 51 for AMC by the end of the month. Not a bad Karen. There you go. Hello, SV. Can we please take a look at Palantir? Yeah. Are they having a nice day today? What are they at? 18. Whoo. little buying opportunity here on Palantir. Geez, sub 20. Oh, Palantir's a very hard company to value. So it like people are just not going to understand it. That's the problem. Nikola has a new CEO from what I understand, and they're supposed to deliver vehicles this year. Yeah. Here's the thing though. The CEO is not the only decision maker at a company. I don't like them. I will invest in literally anything else. How Palantir up today? 1.32, not bad. IWM is looking decent right now. Amy down 1.2% at 26.87. Looking for a little pop here. Let's see. All right, let's check this market beat thing. Did we ever get anything on from market beat? Nope. Nope. Market beat not responding. Let's convince Nikola to put a brand new Nikola factory next to SCV's house, improve the fundamentals. No, stop it. AMC will get hammered because of the January 21 call options. False. That's like saying AMC was going to get hammered before the June 18th options or before the September options or like you don't know what's going to happen. Like, um, we just don't know what's going to happen with it. Like it easily could just rip, but you can't say for certain that it's going to get hammered just because there's a lot of open interest on the options chain. There's a lot of hedging that still needs to take place. How anyone see how poorly ARK Invest performed last year? Yeah. How bad was it, Keith? CTRM is good today as well. I really liked I thought CTRM was gonna have it was like an econ play. Like you were literally playing economic data on CTRM with the Baltic Dry Exchange Index. With those rates going up, their earnings could have just went whoop and they just didn't. Like it was a very, very weird dynamic with CTRM and the exchange index that those container shippers were using to basically generate revenue. ARK was down 40%. Oh my god. I wouldn't invest in Nikola with my wife's boyfriend's money. Nah, you should do that. You should do that. Lucid looking like it wants to retrace. Yeah, it could. Lucid. Yeah, a little bit here. 41.25. I mean, it's kind of made the move. Is Tesla selling off too? I mean, Lucid, remember, didn't get the news. Tesla did. So Tesla's looking like it wants to break that 1200. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so IWM is flagging a bit. The last time we saw this was right here and it came up. So let's see if we're going to see another pop out of IWM soon. Shorting any stock with the thesis it's going bankrupt is very speculative. It's not investing. Exactly. Ethan, SCV, my birthday was 7% down after a few days skid to start when we saw the animal meeting got postponed. Oh, I do remember that. I remember that. Yeah, because we were all voting and then we got extra time to vote. I remember that. MACD about to cross on the 15-minute in a good way or a bad way? Ooh, I like. Good way. Can you check the short interest on Corsair? Yeah. Yep. All right, let's see. 30.72%. This is not, I don't think this is a very bad company. Cost of borrow is still low though. Utilization it's high, but it's not like crazy. How's the stock doing today? All right, Tesla coming down now. RSR. Yeah, Corsair's up 4.76. I mean, how's this thing looking on like a Oh, this is looking good. I actually really like this. Look, the 50's coming back up, little golden cross over here. It's coming back down, but if it comes back down a little and tests the 50 and starts to go up, it could start a nice little uptrend to start the year. Corsair could be a good one. Let's see. AMC just plunged to 18. Oh yeah, global traders. You know what happened? Your what do you call it? Your account just got plunged on this channel. That's what happened there. That's what happened. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. VIX just put you in permanent timeout. Oh, hee hee. I see that. You're laughing, huh? Well, let's try to send another message, see what happens. All right, guys. If you guys don't mind just dropping some likes on the stream, we are banning shills. I guess that's what we're doing today. Amy's at 26.70. We got IWM selling off a little bit here. Now, here's the thing. The VWAP is not really coming up. If the 50 starts to bend up above the VWAP, then we could start getting it going. But I don't know. Let's see what happens. We've got about 40 minutes left in the day. Lol, but what if it was just a joke? It's not a funny joke. Actually, here's what we'll do. I'll unhide you, but you're still getting put in timeout. Unhide, timeout. You get a timeout for that joke. That was a little bit harsh, I think, but you still get a timeout in that. If you make another stupid joke, then I'll ban you. Damn, these hedgies are really pissing me off. Why? Why? What are they doing? What are they doing to you right now? What have we done to them over the last couple? I mean, they tried to push it down below 20, then we went to 32. We're still at 26. It's like, okay, cool. Yeah, it was a horrible joke. Go sit in the corner. Yes. Let's see. Just ride the train. It'll blow this thing up. Nasty oversold. Yeah. Off with his head. No. No. AMC triple top at 26.97. Fourth test coming. Yeah, where is it? Right here. Yeah, 26.96. It's probably right there, 97. We could easily get that fourth test. IWM's looking like it wants to pop a little bit here. But again, we see this literally every single day. Drop, pop, massive sell-off after a bunch of fear candles, and then we can't really get it back during power hour. And the volume's low, 23.36 million. We're just going to need to see a lot of buying demand come back in. Now, is that going to come from retail? I don't know at this point. I think it's going to come from institutions. AMC just ripped to 100. Skylar, nope, we cannot have it. We cannot have it in both ways. Can you ban me, brokenhearted forever? No, Frank, I'm not banning you. That's it. You're banned. Jack's dad, you can't ban me. Colton, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate it. So for the 5th consecutive week, I'm rolling with the hood puts. $18 puts expiring Friday. Let the streak continue. Yeah. How are they doing? I mean, we're probably getting murdered on it, but let's see what we're doing. Yeah. Okay. So what we're really going to need to see is we need to see it fall through the 100 and the 50, because if it comes back down and uses the 100 or the 50 as support, it's probably going to come back a little bit. So just keep that in mind. Typically what we've seen is it comes back up, tests the 100 or the 50 and comes back down, or it breaks above slowly and then starts to come back down. But I mean, it's looking like it wants to come back up, which is sad to say because it's Robinhood, and I don't even want that disgusting piece of security on my screen. BBIG still up 9.62. IWM is still looking strong. We need Amy. Amy's at 26.80 right now. Let's see. Who wants to see SCV banned? How many fantasy football champions are planning to buy AMC with their winnings? Yeah, but how much do you win in fantasy football leagues? If you ban me, you'll be brokenhearted forever. I don't think so. Seriously, it is 22 max pain for January, for the big January monthly, but it doesn't matter. So max pain is only going to have an effect if the institutions can slowly move it in their direction. They're not going to just come out and just wildly short it to get they could, but it's not very likely for them to try to push it down crazy high percentages. It just means that people are overly bullish on the option chain for AMC going up into January. What happened the last time AMC rode the 50 MA hard? On what time frame? You mean on the day? I mean, it typically finishes above and finishes in the range, or during power hour at the end of the day, things just tank at the end. So right now we're only down 1.5%, But remember, the last like 5, 10 minutes of the trading day, sometimes we just see it go and it just falls off a little bit of a cliff. Have I ever been taken down? No, I haven't. But that would stink if it did. That would really stink. About 1,200 from my winnings from fantasy football are going in tomorrow. There you go. What was the volume a few days before the AMC that ran up in January? I mean June, right? You want June? Yeah, June. Okay. Well, the problem is that this big day was 757 million. Then we saw 477 million, 657 million, 600. But like before we started the run, 53 million, 60 million, 88 million, 100. Wait, we'd have to go before the initial little spike. 15 million, 38 million, 37 million, 38, 49, 53, 294 to get that initial pop right around 1450. We broke it here, 1467, didn't close. We sold off and then we started to go. So low volume before. With what we're seeing now, we've seen 37, 30, 31, 30, 36, 23, which was the last day of the year. And then right now, so far, we're seeing 23.45. So still very, very low volume. But it is coming up a little bit, but nothing too crazy right now. Not as low as it is now. Yeah. Webull alone owns like 28%. Webull does not own 28%. They might have 28% on their platform because their customers own it, but Docu is flying? No. Yeah, but like how flying? Nah, I'm fine. Ooh, IWM getting a nice little pop here. That's what we like to see. GME, 2.83% in the green. Amy is down 34 cents, 1.29% red. Let's see here. Let's see. Turnaround Tendy Tuesday. That would be sweet. That would be sweet. All right. It's popping up a little bit here, but again, it's making like lower highs. I mean, it's the lows are pretty much the same. What was the foretest? What was it? 2690 something? 2697 was about where it was at. IWM looking nice right now. It's spicy. Up 1.13%. Like IWM is having a day today. I wish I could write off my fantasy football losses. I feel like you might be able to. CNK is up 6% with 2 million in volume. This is what a stock without manipulation looks like on good news. Yeah, but what was the good news? The 2 billion in Q4. I mean, yeah, that was pretty decent, but Bitcoin? Yeah. What is Bitcoin? Are you talking about Bitcoin? Just got out of Prague for a 1,000% profit gain going into AMC, waiting for a good entry point. Carlos. Attaboy. Eventually, we will have a big run, and everyone will step back in. 100%. We're gonna see a lot of people start to come back with the FOMO. A lot of people are gonna start to come back with the FOMO. I mean, it's gonna be fun to see because all of the naysayers are finally gonna come back and be like, "Oh, sorry." Yeah. Let's see. I'm always mixed up over AMC's price. I want it to explode on one hand, and on the other, I want it to drop so I can buy more. Riptide, 100%. 2682. Yeah, it's just hovering around this range right here. Does FOMO exist after a year-long play? Like you have missed out in a year, but would you fit? No. If the stock starts to run, FOMO is like a quick, like, oh, it's about to go. Like FOMO can happen. Like Tesla has FOMO all the time. Yeah, well, what's going to push it to FOMO? I mean, a decent price movement to the upside. It literally just needs 1 or 2 good green days to start going. That's it. It does it at this point, especially with what we have in the option chain and what it's looking like in every sense. 1 or 2 big green days and it sets it off. Scammer, says Chan Chan. What did you sell? Same way I feel. There you go. Scammer. I love that. What? Chan Chan. What, bro? Let's see. Let's see. All right. It's coming down a little bit. See, Chan Chan is a bot, most likely. I either want a huge dip or a huge push. These flat days test my patience. Yeah. Sorry. GNPX is ripping. GNPX 158%. That's pretty nuts. News on this thing. After FTD granted for cancer treatment. Well, that's not failure to deliver. That's got to be something else. Are you in crypto? Not really. I need to get into more crypto this year. Chan, trash AMC. Oh, no. Chan, are you going to provide me with any argument, or are you just going to sit there complaining that the price isn't doing what you want it to do? Oh, no, the market's not doing what I want it to do. I thought this was going to be easy, get rich quick. Proud to be an AMC ape, says the Subi sickness. There you go. Is there a solid date on AMC core Q4 earnings? No, not yet. Nah, we're going to play with Chan. Nancy probably loaded it on Friday. It's possible. Hey, Kenny, I'm in SV chat. I keep making everyone sell. Do I get my money now? Chase mustache. That was funny. Fast track designation. Gotcha. Thank you. So that's like, I mean, that they must have been fast track for a new drug approval, which is very bullish. 150% though. That's aggressive. That's very aggressive. Do you watch? I do not. Let's see. Hold on. We're getting a little bit of news here, maybe. CFTC equity fund managers raised S&P 500 CME net long position by 13,584 contracts to 148,327 in week to December 28th. Speculators increase net short position. Oh, yeah, but like the net long position on SPY is like way more. So they're super bullish. So it's all net long. Like the net short is 148,000, but the net short is 19,000. I'm guessing this is contracts because it's CFTC, Commodity Futures Trading Commission. So this is futures contracts, I'm guessing. Where is Chan? Chan, come back. Show yourself. Need first dominoes to fall for AMC? Yeah. JG Wentworth. There we go. If the institutions wait till the 20th to drop massive buy orders so the hedgies don't have time to react, nah, they wouldn't do that. We don't want that to happen either. We want time to run the chain. That's the thing. You want time to get through the entire chain. Like, because then you have 200,000 contracts at 145 that are just worthless. That's not what we want. Chan said the same thing in Wrench's chat too. Interesting. Chan. What you doing, buddy? What you doing? You being a little bearish boy over there? You can short it if you would like to, and it's your prerogative to do so. If you would like to short it, by all means, run it. Someone dumped coffee on Chan. Yeah. Thoughts on GNPX? It's probably already made the move. I haven't banned him yet. He ran away, which is fine. Like, it's cool. Like, we're going to talk about him and just laugh at him because nobody actually takes what he says seriously at all. He gets his little shill check, and then we move on. See, everybody wins. 4 years of college over $100,000 or STV. I choose this STV. Apple pie. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're not going to learn any of this in college. I didn't learn any of this in college. I did not lose money on bingo today. How refreshing. There you go. Yeah, sell some uncovered calls if you have the balls. Exactly. Chan got paid 1 Dogecoin for that. He might have. He might have got paid a couple of Dogecoin for that one, huh? Call JG Wentworth. 877 cash now. Let's see. Yeah, also, if you guys don't mind just hitting that little like button on the stream, it just helps out with the algorithm. You guys were super supportive on the stream this morning. I think we got it over 1,000. That's pretty cool. That's always a fun milestone to hit. So if you guys don't mind just hitting that little button, it just helps me out. Cost you nothing to do it. So if you guys have it in your hearts to do so, I would greatly appreciate it. Let's see. Chan, no fun. Yeah, he's gone. What? Chan, get your butt back in here. I didn't ban you. I did not ban you, Chan. Where have you gone? All right, AMC is now under the range right now, just kind of hanging out. Let's see. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? Okay, Google. I had to do it. I had to do it. I hope everybody just had their little like thing set off by that because I feel like that would be funny. I did it to myself with Siri and I played myself. So I know now not to say the Siri one. All right. 2680 right now. IWM doing it's just kind of selling off. Come on, Chan, win Pico. Let's see. We got about 26 minutes left. Let's see if we can get some decent action going into the close today, people. I mean, I'm hoping, really hoping. Hoping. It doesn't really look like it though. That's the thing. Like with what we've seen on Amy in the past, it's probably just going to trade flat into close. Most likely what's about to happen. Why is Tyler Wilson, like the YouTuber, bashing AMC in the news? Can you send that to me, Sam? I don't really know, but can you send it to me? Let's just see what happens. Like, did he get an interview or something? Can somebody send that to me? Sent a link. Sent a photo. Let's see. Yeah, somebody sent it to me. I don't really know what's going on there. But I don't think he would be doing that. So Pacific Theaters. What is Pacific Theaters? Is that the other one? AMC needs a mental break. I mean, it's coming down a little bit here, so this is the risk now with what we've seen. But again, IWM is looking like it wants to come down and test the 50. We tested the VWAP here, made a new recent high, but not like a new day high. We're looking for it to kind of test the 50, make a new recent high, test the 50, make a new recent high, going into close, which is hopefully what we're going to see. Right now, we're down about 1.7%. That's not true. Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Like, where is this coming from? Like, I know what's his name. Sam's not a shill at all. Like, where is it coming? A shill is actually someone that dishonestly encourages another to buy something. Ape community uses it wrong with describing someone that tries to stop us from buying something. We are dumb. What do you want it to call him, Jim? You want to come up with a new name? He just said that he's not playing options right now. Then what's the problem with that? You can not play options right now if you don't want to. That doesn't make you bearish. It just means you don't want to risk the money on calls. That's not an issue at all. Zero issue there. All righty. Did Adam Aaron sell most of his shares? No. All right. IWM is testing its 50 right now. Let's see if it holds here and uses this as the test. If not, it could come down to VWAP, but it looks like it wants to hold here. Oh, Chan spreading misinformation again. There you go. Trash CEO Adam. Oh, Chan, what's up? That's nice. You obviously don't pay attention to what's actually going on at all. Yeah, he's never said that he's bearish on AMC. Exactly. Yeah, I don't know where that came from. Sam, just kind of be careful with comments like that, buddy. Chan, you're coming in here with a little bit of spice, huh? With no evidence to back it up. I love it. Because you know what actually happened? The ownership or basically the custody of those shares has been transferred into a JP Morgan account where guess what? They get sold on a timely basis. And guess who doesn't have any say in when that portion of those shares get sold? The CEO. Do you know what the CEO has also done? Bought new theaters, closed theaters down in underperforming locations. So you can think he's a trash CEO all you want, but you're being silly by coming in and saying that. You're just wrong. Like, that's the thing. Like, you are incorrect. Pam, no, I want to. Oh, yeah, he is just kind of saying nonsense right now. Pam, you know what? You're right. Chan, you can go bye-bye. Actually, we'll just put you in timeout. I don't really like banning people. It was Whitney Tilson. Oh, okay. Thanks, Sam. Who dare said that? Ban him. All right. Amy is at 2672, down 1.8%. I love how the shills come out on like little red days and then they don't say anything on green days. It's like, keep the same energy, huh? We keep the same energy. So much drama. What did I miss? Just got done dropping a chain off at the pool. You didn't miss a whole lot. I think you're doing all right. You didn't miss a whole lot. Let's see. Chan likes to scratch his athlete's foot with his toothbrush. Oh, wow. Shows come out at night, says Trey Spider. There you go. Let's see. All right. So IWM fell through its 50. It is at VWAP right now, a little bit below. It looks like it could be testing the 100. If we see a little bit of sell off into market close, not much we can do. We got 20 minutes left, everybody. Let's see how BBIG is doing, if it's selling off as well. It's been hanging out pretty decently all day. Yeah, it is selling off a little bit too. Everything's kind of getting a little bit of red. GME's only up about 2.8% now, which is still solid, but we must go to 30 plus this week and stay there. Imperative. I mean, not really, but I mean, over the next couple of weeks, I think we could easily start to get going. Chan and Double the Money should get married. No. Double the Money's not actually a shill. Like he pushes the envelope on like his jokes, but his jokes are awful. Like they're not good jokes. But like I see what he's trying to do, but he's like actually bullish on AMC. Like it's the weirdest dynamic we have with Double the Money. Like he it's like he'll come out with something that'll be like, I mean, yeah, you're right. I was just kidding. And then I'll be like, yeah, I'm bullish on AMC. And you're like, oh, what? If Amy closes this week at 32, will you take a number 2 but sit backwards? No. Why would I do that? Okay, now I've gone cross-eyed. You've gone cross-eyed, Skylar? Why? Oh, little pop on IWM off VWAP. That's not bad. The puts. Where are the puts, actually? Where's the concentration of the puts? They would have to get it to 23. In order for it to really see a big effect with basically the market makers going out and hedging these puts right here, we need to see it go down to 23. Other than that, no. Do I see it going to 23 this week? Unless we see a wild market event happen where everything starts to tank, no, I don't see it going that low. I won't ever change my theory. We won't MOAS until STV does a backflip. Interesting. Oh, Double the Money's back in here. What's up, man? All righty. So we are coming into close right now. We've got about 18 minutes left. Let's see. It's amazing, SV. You can multitask, even put your little computer back there. Yeah, no. My computer is like not here. It's at the other place. Double the Money will throw dirt in your eye. No, like he's funny sometimes. Like the Walmart thing, hilarious. I liked it. But now, like sometimes he just comes in and he's just like shilly, and I'm like, well, hold on. I know you're not actually that bearish. I think that should be what we do with the shills now. We just go like, nah, you don't mean that. Just like when they say something stupid, you're just like, nah, you don't mean that. Like if Chan comes back, you just gotta be like, no, dude, trust me. I know you're bullish on it. Like, come on. I know you like the stock. I know you're with us. I feel like that would piss them off a lot. Can they just keep drilling the price down to meet their out of the money puts? What's going to stop them? We will. I mean, they tried to get it below 20 a couple of weeks ago and they could not do it. So why, like, they're going to try again? And then like the stock's just going to rip back up into the 30. I don't see it happening. Have a Snickers. Exactly. The first thing I ask a shill is how many shares they have. That's funny. STV is a shill. He's not kicking out other shills because they're friends. Source. Trust me, brother. No. How can you not be bullish? That's how I think about it too. Yucca's over here speaking Latin in the chat. All right. Amy's down 1.88. GME selling off 2, only up about 2.38% right now. It not the low of the day. I mean, what? Yeah, Amy's coming 2671. Let's see. SPY Is it getting fear candles over on the SPY? I mean, IWM should show the moves more. Are we getting big fear candles on the SPY? Yeah. Yep. Random fear candles incoming. Like this is just kind of nonsense. Hi, SV. If you have to write covered calls against AMC shares, which options would you pick up? Not financial advisor. I wouldn't do it. I'm not doing that. I personally am not playing with fire like that. Anything new with the Evergrande fallout? Yeah, they suspended trading, but we haven't really seen a big effect anywhere. So I don't see it. Shorts didn't cover at 5. They definitely don't want it in the 20s. Yeah, but the thing is they don't. It's new shorts. Like there's a cycle of shorts. Shorts at the bottom of the totem pole are the new ones. Like they can cut. Like the new ones are making money. The new ones are still green on their shorts. That's why I like to talk about the danger zone. Come on, Amy. One green candle today. You can do it. Hey, she's had a lot of green candles. She had a couple boom booms back here in the morning too when we were watching it. Let's see. We got about 16 minutes left, people. Let's do it. You might buy Pepsi. Good for you. Double the money. You're really loving the old value plays right there. Maybe they'll pay a dividend for you. I don't know. I'm just sitting here killing time and laughing. If you're worried about the stock, you should probably be watching a movie or something. Tabasco Dave, I agree, man. I agree. I don't really see a whole lot of things like wrong with what's like we just have to expect it at this point, right? AMC morning was great. Yeah. If AMC goes to 40 this week, will you sit on the toilet backwards while taking a chan and scream to your neighbors, "Oh my D's"? Probably not. But I'd do something else pretty wild, I think. Why is AMC getting hammered down? Guys, we're not getting hammered. It's down 1.8%. It's 50 cents. That's nothing. Just another day in AMC. Yeah, it's not getting hammered. Does anyone have any advice for an Uber Eats walker? Any books you recommend on trading? I like videos to do it. Books on trading are not gonna. They kind of hurt my head. I can't focus long enough. Ooh, I do. Oh, I have so much stuff to do. Do you know how spoofing is detected? And if you believe there's evidence of this on AMC? I don't think so. SCB, what's wrong with writing a covered call? Here's what's wrong. Let's say the stock rips and you sell a covered call at 40, the stock goes to 50. You'll make the gain up to 40 and then your shares are gone. Then let's say it goes to 100, but you sold calls at 40. Your shares are gone at 40. You miss $60 a share. So if it rips, you're screwed. You do not get to witness the gain. And if it's quick, you're completely fucked. So you're playing with fire. SCV sometimes this week. Remember on Monday when everyone in the chat was flipping out over 50 cents? Where are those people now? Exactly. I feel like we're going to see stuff like that. All right. SPY is coming back up off that fear candle move. Let's see what IWM's looking like. Yep, bouncing back up as well. GME's trying to curl up a little bit, still up 2.74%, looking decent. BBIG moving back up too. I mean, it's all looking all right. AMC isn't getting hammered. I am hammered, and I see 2 prices. Bill, there you go. At this point, just sell if you can't handle a 50-cent red day. This ain't for you. Honestly, yeah, if you got to get out and you're going to really go crazy, like, oh, Harry, you going to keep spamming? Keep it spamming, Harry. Spam it. Spam it, Harry. Keep it spamming. Keep doing it. You're making such a difference right now, Harry. Spam it. Keep going. Keep going, Harry. Go. Keep it going. I love it. That is so funny. Come on, Harry. Okay, you do have to get put in timeout for that, because you're being an a-hole. But that was funny. You can't. What are you gonna do? You think that's gonna be like, oh my god, Harry in the chat just told me I like to. Come on, bro. Really? What are you, 12? Like, come on. Imagine having nothing better to do than troll a streamer. I just trolled him. Like, spam that AMC like button. Yeah, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream. Oh my god. You can't get me. Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna tell me that I like do what Harry said? Oh no. Oh, Chan is back. Oh, what's up, buddy? AMC to $10 this week. Short it then. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm shorting you right now, Chan. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Chan. Uh-oh. Chan, we can have a nice debate. But if you just come in here and just spew nonsense, then you can just go. You Trey's mustache, you like that one? I just like encourage the spammer. The what do you call it? Doesn't the CEO founder of Fintel pose a conflict of interest? Yeah. Oh no, Harry hurt STV. Guess he's gonna stop streaming and sell AMC. Yeah, like what, Harry? What did you think I was gonna do? Like that was just funny. This is great. Next shill, Billy, please stand up. Yeah, next shill, come on, step it up. I'm gonna knock you right down. It's just fun for me. Like you people on the internet, like one, the thing is that you need to learn how to handle yourself in like normal, like interpersonal, like interactions in like real life. You would never say stuff like that to me in real life. You would look at me and be like, I probably shouldn't say that to him. But on the internet, it's funny. Like I don't take anything personally. Like it's funny. Like you just come in here and just start spamming nonsense like that. It's like, all right, bro. All right, IWM popping up a little bit here. Amy chilling out at 2671. Honestly, Harry, thanks for the laugh. That was funny. I think this channel is getting a Grammy. I feel like I don't think it would be a Grammy. Harry retreats to the shower to curl up. I'm gonna yell at a stranger and they're gonna change their ways because of you. Exactly. Like, what do you think I'm gonna do? You think I'm like just this like weak-minded individual that Harry yelled at me on the internet and told me like what? All right, Amy coming down a little bit. IWM bouncing back up. Here we go. I'm gonna yeah. When Harry meets Chan. All right, Amy getting some fear candles here. Obviously, Kenny didn't like that I sent the shill back to his homeland, so they're selling it off right now. But so this is what we were looking at here. Let's see. Matt, thank you so much for the super. Here's $5 to throw into your call options. Matt, appreciate it, man. I probably won't spend your $5 on calls because I will not get that money. What's the date today? January. I won't get that money till like late February. So that's how YouTube works. There's a significant delay. All right. IWM, I mean, it's up above the range right now. Amy's getting a little bit of random candles here. So let's see what happens. We got 9 minutes left, people. Just joined. So when does AMC rip? Nobody knows. But the thing is like, okay. This is why I like Double the Money, because he makes me laugh. Vix, I'm on a call. Can you keep it down for 1 minute? It benefits both of us. See, like that type of stuff is funny. Like he's like, Vix, can you keep it down? He's just in the chat telling me to shut up. Like it's so funny. The only problem you'll have with AMC is you didn't buy more. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Matt, thanks for that super so I can go YOLO gamble on some how much do I get of that? What 35 cents? I think I get $3.50 from that. I don't know though. Not funny. What did I do? YouTube is T plus 60. It is. Maybe I didn't wipe good enough after dropping a chin. Might have to. What up, STV? I was super busy today. Just popped on. Hope everyone had a good New Year's Eve. Go, Amy. What's up, Bjorn? How you doing? You missed a really funny afternoon stream. Do you have a floor price? Not really. I'm just kind of going with it, like letting it do its thing and see when I want to take these options. There's a lot of time on them. See how they play out, and let's see. IWM popping here. 8 minutes left in the market today, people. Here we go. All right, Harry. It's almost time for you to come back, I think. Let's see what happens. Let's see if Harry's going to make his much anticipated comeback. All right, Amy, come on. Let's try to close the day above 27, huh? You shouldn't have timed them out. It was just getting good. Nah, he was spamming. Like because he literally, here's what he did. He came in and just started spamming it. And then I started yelling at him like to continue to do it. And he just goes, sorry. How much do you think AMC was made shorting AMC from 70 to 20? Nobody top ticked it. People didn't top tick it. They were probably shorting in the 50s. And then they probably covered at like 35 when we started to run back up. And then it's just kind of bounce around. But those are like the traders coming in. I don't think the actual big shorts are really doing a lot of that in and out nonsense. Yeah, Harry, if you're still here, I'm ready for you. What else do you want to throw in the chat, huh? Huh? I think we're having some fun. I think we are having some fun. All right, everybody. Let's see. How are we doing? Is everybody doing all right today? We having fun? I think that was a good time so far. All righty. He was spamming all over the chat. Yeah. Chan got banned. Nah, nobody's been banned today. I just time him out. Chan or somebody got banned and then I unbanned them. Ooh, IWM is getting spicy right now. AMC's not getting a whole lot of that though. GME is trying. It's up 2.97 now, but Amy's down about 2.3%. Vic's not worried. Red Day, never. Yeah, neither am I. Relly is ripping down, is it? That might be the end. Oh, Relly's selling off hard. Amy's selling off hard, making new lows. Tesla's about to break 1,200. There you go. I think the best part of Kenny Rant. I honestly feel so bad for you. This is a completely worthless stock. Oh, we got another one. Interesting. It's worthless, huh? That's nice. Well, you should short it and see what happens eventually. Especially when Q4 earnings come out. That'll be really fun to see. Thanks, Jutta. Jutta, I appreciate your concern. I really do. How many shares do you own of AMC, Jutta? Jutta, can you tell me how many shares you own? I know you're bullish. Like, it's fine. Like, you don't have to come in here and say that. Like, come on. Like, I know you like the stock. Like, I really do. Like, I know deep down you're like, ah, man, like AMC is like, I know you like it. You've been short since 40. Nah, I don't think you have. I think you're long. I think you actually really like the stock. I think you do. It is fine. You can come out here and say it. Like, it's okay, bro. Like, it's okay. It's not your fault. It is not your fault the way you're acting right now. It isn't. Yeah, so we're getting that little afternoon sell-off right now coming into close, as we usually see. Jutta, it's okay, buddy. Like, you can like, it's okay. I think you like it, though. I really do think you like the stock. Sounds like he bought at 40 to me. I do, too. I think you're really, really bullish on the stock. Stop capping. That is the new way that we're going to treat shills from now on. That's it. AMZ is done. We're going sub 20. Fabian, I know you're bullish. I know you're bullish, buddy. It's okay. It's down 2.8%, and automatically it's going to drop another $6.40. I get it. I get where you're coming from. Where's Jutta? Jutta, are you going to come back in here? Ho, the OREV. What's up, man? How you doing? Member for 2 months? Yeah, quick shout out to all of the members. Thank you guys so much who join up and support the channel. You guys are awesome. The OREV says, hi, Jack. Just lurking in the audio. Had a real shitty day. Hit a shill in the face for me. The OREV, today we're actually being extra nice to the shills because they're actually long. You'll take off some more? Oh, like buy more shares, Jutta? Is that what you mean? Like this guy Jutta right now, the OREV, he's struggling to admit that he actually likes AMC. He's just struggling. It's okay. Like we're just trying to help him out. You hate shills? I love them. Borrowing more shares right now. Interesting. Are you levering up on your long position? I don't know. You would technically be just getting a loan from your broker. Bought my one share at 355 every day. There you go. Borrowing. Oh. Why, Jutta, why would you be borrowing the shares if you like the stock, though? Why? I don't understand. You like the stock. Why are you borrowing it to short it? I don't get it. I don't understand. Why would you do that? That doesn't make sense to me. Jutta's just jealous because his girlfriend likes VIX. Yeah, too bad. That's really too bad for her. Trash. Chan's back. This red is us, says Jutta. Oh no, Jutta. This red, oh, this little green candle right here, you're buying right now. Is this you buying in? Is that what you're doing? Chan is back. People shorting on a dip. Yeah, I don't get it. This is fun. This is way more fun to treat the shills like this than how we would normally. Let's see here. Yeah, so if you guys don't mind, just hitting that little like button on the stream. Let's see if we can get a little pop into close, but we did see a little bit of a sell-off. Even Chan calls Jutta trash. Now I don't even know who to believe. This is great. This is so much fun. Jutta, where you going, buddy? Come on. What you doing? Jutta, if you just shorted it, you're down a little bit on your new short position. Why? I know you're long. I know you like the stock. You're also, here's the thing, Jutta, that you're doing by shorting. You're going to have to do the thing that you hate the most at some point. You're going to have to buy AMC. When you hit that sell order, eventually you're going to have to buy it. How does that make you feel? So even the shorts are going to buy. Silly shill. Lots of shills today. Something must be on the horizon. Yeah, I don't know. We got less than a minute left. Amy's at 26.48, down about 6. 2 point. IWM popping into close. Jutta. Buddy. What's going on here? Tesla at 1200. There you go. Naked charge, the chan. Yeah. Let's track Jutta. Okay, so Jutta, let's say he entered right around here at literally the low of the day. Sorry, bro. Just talked to his girlfriend and she confirmed he's, interesting. Jutta. So that's too bad that you bottom ticked it. That really stinks. But ding, ding, ding. The market is closed. IWM finished the day absolutely ripping. GME finished the day up 3.11%. Relly finished up 17.7. How's Tesla doing over here? I hope you guys liked the new shield treatment that we were giving out today. It was pretty fun. Jutta short Walmart. Walmart short. No. All right. Amy. Jutta. It's not looking good for your short position right now. It is not looking good. But I know you actually like the stock, and eventually you'll be a buyer, which is fine with me. Because eventually you're gonna have to close your position. Which is fine. You got to do what you got to do sometimes. Wow, I'm officially down. Double the money. You're fine. You're fine, buddy. All right. How's everybody feeling? We doing good? Fun day? We got Harry in here. We got Chan. We got Jutta. We're all having some fun in here. Bob Moore says, Nick, there you go. From 4 to 8, we're going to go up. 4 to 9:30 tomorrow, we're going to go up. When the market open, a doom candle. That's possible. Let's see. SNDL, it was looking decent. Vince says, I love AMC. There you go. Had lots of you. Decompose. There you go. Low volume, red day, not bothered. There you go. Good day. There you go. Which one is Pico is the real question. Yeah, it's true. Lots of fun. Please treat the shills like this from now on. Okay, we can do that. We can 100% do that. Awesome. Buying day. Loved it. Says Riptide. Attaboy. Yeah. Also, for everybody in here still, make sure you guys drop some likes on the stream as you leave. That is probably going to wrap up the stream for today. Thank you guys for coming in here, being positive, especially to all of the shills who we know deep down at heart are very bullish on AMC. Because why would they come in here and hang out with us if they weren't? Like, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So, gonna be putting out a video later. Gotta figure out what we gotta talk about today. But other than that, I will see you guys in the live stream tomorrow morning, bright and early. Again, on the way out. On the way out. If you guys don't mind just hitting that like button on the stream helps. You guys were saying earlier that whatchamacallit, YouTube was just not showing you the stream. So we want to change that. We want to get to more people in here to see how nicely we treat the shills. And we're going to keep going. So hopefully you guys had a good day. Thanks to everybody that was coming into the stream today, just being positive. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.